The following program contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to Ox After Dark, the late night great night show where Dean the Dream Martin, Mario the Professor, Dan and Dre from Six Scale Reviews, Eddie Money Mendez, John the Everyday Collector, Brendan, Max Effort Collector, and a few other people that are coming in soon. Talk about our dreams, our lives, our trials, our tribulations, and more. We have a special request tonight to talk about the history of CW, and we'll have everyone share the history of their own channels because we got a lot of great people here. But before we get into that, Dean, we got to talk about our day. We got to see how everyone's doing. How's your day?
Right. That was pretty good. I have not done anything, so that sounds good.
Wow. Starting off strong. Martin?
Yeah.
Very succinct.
No, this was my first day. So I took like a long weekend. Took a 5-day weekend. So today was my first day back at work. Freaking, I was like, dude, I want to go back home. So just to make up for it, just on a quick whim right after work, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Disneyland real quick, just for like an hour. So I went to go hang out real quick, and then came by to hang out with the homies.
So how much does that cost you to
I
get
don't
in?
want to disclose that. I don't want to disclose that.
I thought you had the annual pass.
No, I do. I
okay.
have an annual pass, so I got the most expensive one that allows me like no blockout dates and all that. So
Damn, son.
So you could just go whenever you want then? Like you don't have to pay
I have to make reservations for it if they're available, and so far everything has been pretty clear. So it's pretty much like whenever I wanted to go, the reservation's been available, and I can just go whenever.
Damn, Mario got that big raise and sent it straight to Walt himself.
Yep.
Dan, how was your day today, bro?
Man, it was pretty good, man. Went to work, had an afternoon class, and then I was just chilling for an hour before this. So pretty good day, man. Nothing too exciting.
Love that. Eddie, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm excited to be with my boys streaming. Just today was like any other day, dude. Work day, so.
Yo.
Yeah.
What's up, Danny?
There he is.
What's up,
Trey,
guys?
how was your day, bro?
Yeah, it was cool. Same thing. Just went to work, went to the gym, and yeah, now I'm here. Excited to be here. Thank you guys.
Not bad.
Yeah, I went to the
John.
gym too. I don't know why I didn't say that.
Yeah.
the gyms,
Yep. Same
bro.
here. Yeah.
You went to gyms.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everybody went to the gym. Oh yeah, I just forgot.
That's right. We all did.
I too.
I
went
saw
to
all
the
you guys
gym.
there.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right.
John, what'd you do today?
It's like everyone's saying. Woke up, went to work. Same old shenanigans. Nothing exciting.
Wow, this is an exhilarating
Okay.
podcast. 30 people watching are getting the
What do you want?
entertainment
What do you
of
want me
their
to lie?
life right now.
Yeah, you know what? I went to Disney
I want you to
World
tell me
too.
why
I
it was
flew.
good, why it was bad. I mean,
Why it was
Shot him
bad?
in
I
just to
fucking
watch
went
him die.
fucking, you do a podcast.
10-hour day delivering fucking
Jesus
election
fucking-
cards. What do you want to
thank
hear?
you,
Fuck.
Thank you for that.
There you
Thank
go.
you for that.
There you
That's
go.
what I wanted to fucking hear.
Fucking-
What do we do, Cap?
We fight.
There we go.
I am. Just a matter
Brendan,
of
That's
time.
you
why-
guys just
that's
got
why
off.
they're
Yeah, there you go, Brendan. You just got off a stream. How'd that go?
Yeah, the stream went really, really great. It's with Ray Kennex, who's an amazing cosplayer. Most people know her as doing Ahsoka cosplay. So we just did a stream basically all about cosplay with her and Will Foxification just being really awkward. So that's
Oh,
part
of
the
course. It was like,
As Will is.
So yeah, so we did that. Other than that, today I woke up and took my youngest to
High praise.
her first day of daycare. Not daycare.
Oh, wow.
Her first day of kindergarten. So that made
nice.
me feel nice and old. Yeah, so it was pretty much today was the first day. So both of my kids were back in school, and my wife's a teacher, so she was back in school, and I'm self-employed. I work from home, and so this was like the first day in like a year and a half that I had the house to myself, and everybody was just fucking gone.
People
and it
fucking
was
watching porn
glorious.
the whole time.
Dude, running around the house naked and all that.
Get dehydrated, bro.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
It's okay, Brendan, you're amongst
get into
friends,
those details. But yeah,
You can talk to us, bro. I don't know
it
what
is
day he's
after
at,
dark, so.
but
Exactly.
we'll come back to him. I had an interesting day. There's nothing worse than when you buy like this food, right? You have this great idea of how it's going to turn out, and it just fucking does not deliver. There's nothing worse. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. I got this crab rangoon from HEB. You know, Dean, they have like those things where they're like pre-made. You just have to put them in the oven and they cook, and it should be delicious.
Yeah.
All right, so I did that, followed the instructions to a T, and they came out a little crispier than I thought. And I was like, okay, that's fucking real dark. And then it was like, take this little cup of sauce and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. And I was like, okay, that sounds weird, but I'll do it. I did that, and my microwave fucking nuked the shit out of that. And it was like, evaporated all the water in the sauce. It was like concentrated Asian dipping sauce that was just like a gel of disgustingness. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna make the best of this. And I took a bite of this crab rangoon. I was expecting delicious cream cheese and crab filling, and apparently I didn't know this. I must be an uncultured swine, because there's a difference between crab rangoon and cream cheese crab rangoons. I didn't know that. I did not know that. There was no cream cheese. It was awful. It was like a waste of like $6, a waste of like an hour. And I did the grocery pickup where you order them the night before and you pick them up in the morning. I was thinking about it all night, and it fucking ruined my day. It was the worst thing that's ever happened to anyone.
Here's the thing that confuses me, though. It seems like every step along the way, it was a shit show.
It really
so
was.
So why did you still have expectations when you bit into it that it might still be
Look,
good?
Man, I'm typically a glass half empty kind of guy. And for some reason I thought I was gonna pull it off right at the end. I thought I was gonna fucking pull that bitch off right at the end, and it just did not do well. And the worst part about everything was I had gotten Victoria a sushi plate, right? And I guess they substituted it because they either didn't have what I ordered, or they just accidentally grabbed the wrong one. I was so excited because she loves sushi, and I was like, I'm gonna deliver for my wife this amazing sushi. I get it out of the bag, and my wife is allergic to shellfish, and it's like a shellfish sushi platter. It was just a fucking nightmare. I've never been let down by HEB. It was a fucking nightmare. One of the worst things. And then I felt so bad, so I was like, okay, well, I'll send you $20 to go get sushi, and she did, and everything was fine, but it was like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that sucks.
I've never been that disrespected by a company ever.
You can't expect a good meal out of a microwave. Sorry.
Oh, you've never had fucking Tostitos pizza rolls. I want to play this video real quick, Dean.
Wait,
I know
you make pizza rolls in the microwave?
Yeah, that's a fucking disgrace.
What the hell?
I'm sure that's
Hey, man,
illegal in some countries.
You don't do
Fucking
that.
It's illegal in
heathen.
45 states. Steph says, my wife, Borat voice.
God damn it. Of course, Steph would be here for that.
I know, she would be.
fits, kind of.
Steph and I have an inside joke about that.
Dude, I said will foxification for this, and no one laughed.
you.
Oh my god.
Joe, come here.
I can never look at him the same again.
Fuck.
It is.
Wait, is this the wrong video?
Yes.
Okay, that's the wrong video.
Oh, but
wanted to
that's
see
Will.
the apology
For-
one.
That's Will from now on.
Or not the apology one,
Yeah,
but where
it
he,
100% that is Will.
I was like, an apology? What did he fucking say
Hi.
somebody?
there we go. I don't know, man. People apologize for everything.
Why are we watching this? Dude,
I don't know.
Because I want to watch it.
there's no way you're young enough for this.
Yeah.
He was
Damn,
on
you're an
from
old man.
1996.
Okay, so I was 4.
Oh my
shut the fuck
god.
up.
That's like too
You're-
old for Blue's Clues. Am I wrong?
No, we
Born
watched
in
this
92?
in pre-K.
I was
yeah.
5.
Yeah, I watched this too.
I hated
I was-
Blue's
Hey,
Clues.
Dean, you know why we're watching this? Here we go.
That's a slap.
You got a second?
Well, I'm not watching it.
Oh, you can leave then.
You remember how when we were younger we used to run around and hang out with Blue and find clues and talk to Mr. Salt and freak out about the mail and do all the fun stuff. And then one day I was like, oh hey, guess what? Big news. I'm leaving. This is my brother Joe. He's your new best friend. And then I got on a bus and I left. And we didn't see each other for like a really long time. Can we just talk about that? Great. Because I realized that was kind of abrupt. I just kind of got up and went to college. And that was really
What's happening here?
He looks
challenging,
like the
by
master
the way,
of
but
disguise.
great.
He really does with
because
the turtle suit.
I got
Yeah.
to use my mind and take a step
Looks
at a
like a
time,
sex
and now
offender.
I literally am doing many of the
I thought he
things
was.
that I wanted to do.
Is
No,
he the new
that's
Mr. Rogers?
Pee-wee.
And then look at you, and look at all you have done, and all you have accomplished in all that time. And
we get to the
it's,
Even you,
point.
Dean.
it's
Even
just so
you.
amazing.
It's like he's talking
Right?
to me, and I feel
mean,
dirty.
We started out with
You
Clues.
guys are a bunch of haters. You guys
And now-
ruin
Yeah,
I don't
everything
know
about
why
the world.
people love this.
Student
so
loans.
much.
What's-
I don't get it.
and,
All right, we're
um,
canceling this.
jobs.
You
I
guys,
hated Blue's Clues.
I didn't
guys are
understand.
awful
Like I
people.
like Blue's Clues, but I
Awful
didn't
people.
understand why
I
everybody
hated
loved
Caillou.
That was
I
weird.
thought it was a beautiful message.
It was fucking weird.
It was a
Brandon,
beautiful
we're on a
message.
panel with these kids that were watching
It was
Blue's
a
Clues when they were
beautiful
little, bro.
message.
I hated the fucking. What's the other one?
I think Blue's Clues started when I was in like high school. How fucking young are you people?
You're old, man.
How old are you,
Exactly.
bro?
Damn.
Damn.
I'm 39.
I was fucking
39.
There we go. Get him out of here.
You hate to see
It's too. It's like, dude, you're a grown man. Why
Bro,
are you
4.
watching this?
You don't have nostalgia,
It's
Dean?
nostalgia, Dean.
I was 7. I didn't watch Blue's Clues.
I have nostalgia
I really
for
Okay,
good
so
shit.
so what are you nostalgic? What are you nostalgic about, Dean? Tell me.
Not
Harry Potter.
fucking a show where it learns how
Barney.
to pick a color. It's
Barney
like,
was
Barney.
great.
I'm nostalgic for the Howard the Duck movie.
Oh,
See, if Howard the
That's
Duck
a
made
good
a
one.
message and talked
That's
about
a
going
good
to
one,
college, you'd be
Too
here
young
for
for
it.
that.
I don't
Police
watch Howard
Academy.
the Duck either.
Too young for that.
Porkies.
Porkies, meatballs.
Right? Yeah. Meatballs, Spaceballs, all the balls. Forget about it.
All the balls. Just all the balls.
man.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have some very special guests here today. So Dan, Dre, tell us about your YouTube channel. Pull that up on the screen.
You want first, Ray?
We've pretty much just started not too long ago. Well, Dan pretty much put this thing together. He put the IG together first, and then we're just like, all right, fuck it, let's just start doing reviews like everyone else. So right now, as you can see, there's not too many videos going on. Like my main focus right now is just doing IG posts. That's all I have time for at the moment. Yeah, we just plan to do like live streams, all kinds of different shit, unboxing, reviews, or whatnot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything that you want to add, Dan?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like we're both kind of pressed for time for the most part, but like we try to squeeze video here on too. Like I just kind of started this new thing, like figure of the week. Just a figure I kind of want to pick out of my collection, and just kind of like show it off. Do some poses or whatever, just to kind of keep something fresh. There's a lot of shit that I haven't posted on Instagram at all that I have on like in my collection that a lot of people don't see. So. I just kind of want kind of that, and then I try not to do too many. Like I don't want to do a lot of collection update videos and all that. But yeah, for the most part, we just we post on Instagram, do some cool poses, and just kind of have fun with it. And try to do as many reviews as we can. And yeah, I make a Venom review tonight, and hopefully post that sometime this week. So.
Wow. Love to see that. You guys also do live streams too, right?
Yeah, we just started doing some.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Yeah, like we barely just started. I don't know how long you guys have been doing this, but I was on YouTube one day, and then I came across one of your guys' live stream, and it was interesting. Like I was eating. Most people watch YouTube and eat and shit, so I was watching it, and I got intrigued, and then, you know what I mean? I started like following you guys, so yeah, I'm
So you
pretty
can
blessed to be here.
You can say it was life changing.
What's that?
It definitely was.
John can say it was life changing.
Wow.
Who knows? We'll see after tonight.
Wow. What's up, Leon? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, man? Hold on. I think I'm too far away. How you doing, man?
There we go.
What's
Doing pretty
Yeah.
good.
Hey.
Pretty good.
What's
You
going
just
on,
got off the
man?
stream a little while ago. I listened to a few minutes of it. It sounded really good.
Yeah, it was pretty good, man. Like we had fun talking to Ray and some of her things that she has coming up and stuff like that. Just getting a perspective from a cosplayer's point of view and what she's involved in. So it was great, man. It was definitely great to be on there. Previewed some of the stuff that she has up and coming. But yeah, it was a great show, bro.
Hell yeah. Check out 16 Guy Man on YouTube. You're almost at 1,000 subs too, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, man, it's a hustle, bro. It's literally a hustle, and I'm tired. Dude,
Dude, you're like one of the hardest working men in YouTube right now, dude. You're just grinding like damn near every day, bro.
Oh man, like
Mario's
straight
never
up.
told me nothing nice like that. I'll tell you that much.
Oh,
He does.
no,
he
dude.
does like a live stream a day, at least one a day. but he's
Legend.
80. He's like 80, 85 subs away from 1,000. So then there's going to be a giveaway, but also that means then he can start monetizing the channel, which means I have to stop swearing, and that I don't fucking like.
I'll be honest, bro. I'll be honest. That's a fucking lie. We swear so much on our channel, and we make buku money.
Okay, well, hey, there you go. See, all I plan to do, though, is induce him to swear, like, right at the beginning, and then I'll be like, well, fuck it, you already did it, so now I can do whatever I want.
Got him, bro. Classic. Classic. Now, we were asked, Dean, to share the history of CW by our Patreonies. I guess, like, we have so many new listeners, they don't really know about how we started.
Yeah.
So let's take a trip down memory lane. If anyone has any questions, let us know.
I thought you meant like VCW, like the channel. I was like, that's a weird topic, but okay, we'll go with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great. I mean, we're gonna sue them for copyright infringement, like 100%. So I met Dean July 2nd, 2016. So 5 years ago, and it was the worst day of my life. Just kidding. No, but we met talking about the Sideshow 6-Scale Boba Fett on Facebook. And we became Facebook friends from that discussion.
The Mythos one?
No, the this was 2016, so this was the
version 2.
The Bespin version 2.
Okay.
Yeah, not the Scum and Villainy, but the one after it.
Yeah, not the one with the LED base. And so put that aside, I started a Facebook group called 16 San Antonio because we had seen like shipping figures, like if like Brendan bought a figure from me, I'd ship it to him, it'd be like $20-$30, and that would really cut into like the amount of money you could keep from a sale. And so we started a group with a guy named Albert. Me and Albert started a group, and it was like kind of the goal was like get a bunch of local collectors together and you know, basically just buy, sell, trade locally. And it was weird because Albert, like the day after we started the group, like just left. He's like, nope, there's a guy named Manny that was in the group. He's like, I'm not going to be in a group with Manny. And it's such a weird thing to like leave like this great idea. Like that'd be like Steve Jobs like starting Apple, and then Steve Wozniak is like the next day like, yeah.
So you guys started off on the right foot.
Yeah, exactly. We were down 50% like right from the get-go. But by that time, I had met Dean, so I was selling my Hot Toys Boba Fett to pick up the Sideshow one that Dean had gotten. So I was like, dude, this figure looks fucking way better than the Hot Toys one. And I still think it does. I still think the Return of the Jedi Hot Toys is not a very good figure. And Dean, you took Rainer for the drop, so I'll let you tell that story.
Yeah, so Rainer was getting into 6-Scale, and he was like, yo, this guy's selling a Hot Toys Boba Fett. I want to go pick it up. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, but he doesn't drive a car. And so he's like, I don't know how I'm going to get out there. I guess I'm going to have to take a bus. And I was like, man, someone's going to fucking rob you on the bus if you're walking around with, you know. Not that people are out looking for Hot Toys, but it's like, dude, you're walking around just with stuff, you know, like out in the open. Like, someone's going to want to fucking take it. So it's like, I'll give you a ride. He was like, okay. So I give him a ride out there to Zach's. And I didn't realize Zach was the same guy because we were in just a toy group together. And just immediately, like, clicked. Like, we walked into Zach's apartment. He had his little detolf there with his figures, and we ended up being there like 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours, just talking about figures, custom figures. Just like, by the time we left, it's like, dude, I feel like I've been that guy's friend for years. Like,
Fell in love.
Yeah, we just clicked immediately. It was nice. And then I just didn't know how much of an asshole he was, but
wow, how dare you? Yeah, that's the thing, right? Never get to know your heroes, boys.
I knew immediately.
Eddie knows.
Yeah,
Eddie
seriously.
knows.
Apologies, but it's hot as fuck right now. I'm gonna eat an ice cream sandwich.
hey,
That's
go ahead,
fine.
man.
Hey, man, you never have to apologize for eating an ice cream sandwich on CW.
Mint.
Yeah, dude, it's after dark, man.
Well, okay,
Hey,
if it's a
guys.
mint ice cream sandwich, maybe you don't have to apologize.
Whoa.
Anyways, so when Albert left, right, I was like, hey, Dean Rainer, I'm down a man. Do you guys want to help me run this group? And so they did, and Manny joined as well. So that's the
Mint.
original 4 there.
Wow.
Someone's a little late.
Wow.
Shit.
So that was a thing for about 6, 7, 8 months, and in August of 2017, so about a year after I met Dean, I recorded the first 15 episodes of Collecting Weekly. But these episodes they're actually not like available to listen to anymore because they're gone forever. and they were awful. But like no one listened to the show. I think Dean was the only one that listened, and Manny. And
Yeah, I
Ryan.
loved it because I was driving at the time, and I was like, dude, this is such a great show. I get to catch up on the news and be entertained at the same time. So I loved it.
Yeah, but it didn't really ever get any traction. It was like 2 or 3 plays an episode, so it was like not really worth my time. And so, which is a bad way to think about things. But I stopped doing it, and then in March of 2018, I tried it again, and quit again because it still didn't work. But after that, right, Dean and I got together, and in the fall of 2018 we started, and that was where you find episode 1 of the current CW. And the thing was, like, it's easy to film like a 2-hour podcast with like 5 people, but filming like anything more than 15-30 minutes by yourself is very difficult. So Dean was always like, make it longer, and I was like, well, it's kind of hard to just talk to yourself for any amount of time. And so the first few episodes of this 180 run so far, they're like 15-20 minute episodes. They're really not that long. And then once Dean came on board, we started doing like 40-45 minutes, and then Manny and Rainer joined, and we get to an hour. And there is Pemrica says, is it available in the extended cut? So you can actually listen to the first 5 episodes ever of CW from 2017 on episode 50 of our show. You just scroll down the feed, it's episode 50. I was able to recover those off a hard drive, but that's about all that we have saved. But yeah, I mean, since then, I mean, we've met some great people, and maybe everyone like Mario and Eddie and Danny and John can talk about how they found CW. I think that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
But Dean, do you have anything else to add?
Yeah,
it's not really that great of a story. It's more just like not quitting. That's basically the goal. Is don't quit.
That was the whole thing. Is Zach was like, dude, no one's listening, and I was like, well, dude, you have to be consistent. You have to. People need to depend on you. So, like what Liao's doing, put out content every day. That way, people know, hey, I'm bored of shit. I know Liao's going to do something tonight. They'll go and they'll wait. They'll wait in the chat. We have people waiting in the chat before every show, every stream. So I was like, consistency is the most important thing. So, dude, even if no one's listening for 2-3 months, we have to keep doing it. And I was like, I will help you to get there.
That's a grind.
So,
it's
super heavy grind.
So one thing that is important, like, to realize the context, like, and this is nothing against Liao or any of the other creators now, but back then, like, no one was doing like hour-long discussion live streams. And so we, like, our first 50 episodes, like, none of them have more than like 50 plays, because like no one cared to watch any of that. And it took like fucking grinding like every week. Like, I remember one time we had a live stream, and I was like, oh shit, we have like a live stream viewer. This is this is so cool. And then Dean like closed his YouTube app and it went to 0, and I was like, fuck, that was Dean the whole time? This shit was a fucking grind. Yeah. Now I think like everyone, there's a lot of people that do it, and there's such great content that, like, there's people, like, we have 56 people watching right now. There's people that want to watch this stuff. And so I think it's a better time to be starting now than it was back then, because back then it was us and 6-scale scavengers for the longest time, but it took us like a long time even to get to like 100 subs or like 200 subs. Like, it took like a year for us to get to 100 subs.
Yeah, I mean, we just
no one really wasn't really looking for that kind of content. People just wanted to see like figure reviews, and we fucking grinded like for a long ass time before we really got any like amount of anything. And so there's nothing against any of you guys. I think you guys make amazing content, but it's just that people are like, hey, we like this stuff. Like, I want to see, a bunch of guys talk about figures, or guys and gals. But back then it was like I was selling fucking snake oil or something. Like, no one wanted to hear that shit.
And the nice thing is everybody has a different take on every different thing. Mm-hmm. Like, it's very rare that John and I will agree on anything. John is a very
like reissues.
Like reissues. Yeah, exactly. Or John's very particular in his collection, or maybe Zach is a little less. Zach doesn't hold on to things like I do. But I'm also willing to sell stuff, whereas John is like a rock. He's like, no, it's not leaving my collection. So like everybody has a different opinion, a different take. So like even if there's two shows about a Hot Toys Iron Man, they're not going to be the same show.
Yeah, like if Layout did a show about like XYZ figure, and you listen to both of our shows, it would be, you know, it could be very similar or like completely different. I think that's the beautiful thing.
I mean, Layout, how many streams have you done this week about Shang-Chi alone?
I want to see that movie so fucking
like 3.
I think it. Nah. It was mainly just. Well,
you did ours. You did one with Justin, and then you did you did one on Will's channel.
Yeah. So it was probably about 3, I guess.
Hell yeah,
3. So
but they were different conversations each time.
Yeah, they were totally different conversations about just from nostalgia to the movie itself, how to the character renditions. It was different. It was a lot of but it is a grind, man. It's I mean
you know more than most. I mean, you fucking streaming every day, bro.
I've been doing this. I haven't, and that's the thing is like, I'll put it this way: I was forced into streaming. Honestly, I was forced into basically doing it, but there was a reason. I guess it was a happy accident in a sense. It's like, if something doesn't work well with one, you just kind of, you just dive in. That's the one thing I was talking to Jetta. He was like, yo, the one thing I learned about streaming is you just do it. I mean, you're going to pick up things along the way, like you're going to mess up, but you just do it and just figure things out. And then talking to you, Zach, it was just like, you were like, yo, just, no pressure. Just, we'll help you out with whatever you basically need. And you came through in the clutch for my first show. I hate to keep saying that, but it's the truth.
Keep saying it.
But, but you know what I mean? But no, like it's, and I think that's the crazy and the dope part about this community, the positive side of the community, and at least the positive individuals in this community, is that they're willing to help, or you can jump on, this person's show, that person's show, and still feel welcome. You know what I mean? You can feel like you basically belong, it's just mainly a community, like literally, like, especially now, honestly, I can say this week, as trivial as it has been for me, like doing these shows has kind of kept me sane. You know what I mean? Like it kept me away from everything else that's being talked about, the questions that are being asked, and my phone ringing, inbox, stuff like that. Like, I can only imagine how it would be for like just the average person who doesn't have a community like this to come to and have a conversation, just talk about just things that we love, that we all share, like, and we could just bounce ideas back and forth. Like, look, I've only been doing this now for a few months. You know what I mean? Like a few months of streaming live, from coming off of someone else's show, streaming with them and then just jumping into it. Like it spawned so many great relationships and great friendships and stuff like that with you guys, talking to Zach, Dean, Smooth Ass, John, Mario, like seriously, like it's just, meeting I met like one of my best friends with Brendan through, just collecting in the community, you know what I mean? Just being a part of the community and just establishing, relationships with different people, along the way, and just meeting great people, just if not by chance, just by the universe aligning itself and just saying, look, this is where you're supposed to be and this is what you're supposed to do. So it's the thing is, I look at it, it is a grind. But if I don't look at it that way and just look at it as something that I enjoy, then everything else doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like, because I love this, because everything that you see behind me, I love, and I love thinking about it. I love just dissecting it. I love just having a conversation, getting different perspectives. Those things are what fuels it pushes me to do this as many times as I need to do it. Now, do I want to be oversaturating? No, but right now it is a hustle. So if you don't fucking like seeing me right now, I'm sorry, you're going to see me until I decide that I'm fucking tired because this is a grind and I love the grind. I love doing it. But if there's something that you really want to do, you're going to put them fucking yards in. You know what I mean? I don't want to be at 1st and 10. I'm trying to go to the other end. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, bro.
My favorite quote from Jurassic Park is John Hammond when he said creation is an act of sheer will. It's like, you got to want to do this shit. Like, there's some people that come in and they'll make a YouTube channel and then they'll, get a bunch of subs real quick. And then it kind of teeters out a little bit, and then they quit because it's like, well, I was doing it for 2 months and I'm not making money yet. And it's like, well, I mean, there might be people that do that, but I mean, that's like the exception, not the norm.
Dude, that's my daily life, like with my clients and stuff. Like, I mean, I used to work in an agency, but now I work for myself. I work in video production, and you can give clients like the best piece of video content. It's the same thing in anything, whether it's like writing on a blog or something. You can give them the best piece of content in the world. They have 7 followers on Facebook, and they throw it up on Facebook, and they don't get any views, and they're like, well, that's a waste. You have to, like Dean said, you have to be consistent. You have to have an output of quality stuff so people realize that you're a place that they want to actually pay attention to and go to. All right, they're not just immediately going to be like, oh, sub notifications on. Like, you got to earn that shit. Just like you guys grounded out and earned it on CW, and Lael's doing that on his channel right now. Like, you have to earn people's attention.
Mm-hmm. You do.
Yeah. Alvin asked a great question. Do you feel the community has become more accepting to new YouTubers now? I think it's a much less toxic environment than it was like 2 or 3 years ago. It was kind of like, it was like a war zone. Like everyone was fucking shitting on everybody. Now I think everyone's real open about sharing tips and tricks and, you know, being able to have people on. But not only that, but I think the quality that they put out, like if you look at our first like 50 episodes, you know, I mean, as fun as they were, it was not the greatest audio/video quality. Whereas Leal's coming in looking super handsome, super suave. You got Brendan looking good too. So I mean, the quality that they put out, I mean, it's kind of like escalation, right? Like it's like, you know, we buy machine guns, they buy armor-piercing rounds. It's like everyone's just fucking getting better and better with better equipment and better everything, and it's just like the presentation is just so much better now, even for people that are just starting out. It's fucking incredible.
Man, sound quality is incredible. Like, it's like, yo, seriously, like, so true story. This is a true story, and I'm not going to say this to gas his head, and I know y'all going to give him shit for this after I say this, but this is true story. So when I had this particular person on my show, you know, now this happens to Brendan, but like a lot of my family members and friends do watch. You know, they watch because they're just happy to see content. They're happy to see, you know, that I'm doing something besides, you know, bugging the fuck out of them. So they just want to see me doing my own thing. Yeah. So we're doing the show. I have this individual. I have these people on, and I'm introducing them. And one guy pops up and was like, "Hey, Leo, it's nice to be here, man. I'm glad to have you, you know, be on your show, and you know, I love your content. Great content." Somebody hit me up and was like, "Yo, that's a smooth motherfucker." Can y'all guess who they was talking about?
Mario.
Nope.
John. John. That's John through and through, man.
All day.
That's Mario.
Bro, he really, this is what he did. Like, I introduced it, and he was like, it was like he had to prep himself. He was like, "Hey, man, it's nice to be here, man. I'm just glad to be here." It was just like, yo, he was super fucking
John's
smooth.
such a sweetheart, bro. I fucking love John.
Everyone loves John.
He's so
But Mario does that too.
Mario does do that.
Do your radio voice, Mario.
Mario does do that shit too.
What are you talking about? I don't get no radio voice, bro.
Mario, do your voice. Dude.
He's like
Voice. You know exactly what the fuck we're
He
talking about.
whispers
Am I your
sweet
puppet
nothings.
now?
Mario is like that radio
You're
DJ
my
at
big
like
puppet.
midnight. These like, hey, smooth cats, and like you just like that's just like, especially with your
Smooth cats
visuals
and
too. The
kitties.
vibe, like, yeah, exactly. That's
That
just what
and
it
the
looks
beard. In the beard. Motherfucker with the beard, man.
Yeah. Meanwhile, honestly, unless he's
There we
talking,
go.
I can never tell if John's mic, if his camera is frozen because he's just got this death stare.
Yeah.
that
Is he
I'm like,
moving?
Shit.
John, are
He's
you there,
thinking about
bro?
reissues, bro.
Is he made by Prime One? Is he?
John, is he here? Is he frozen?
I think he actually might be frozen.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say 'cause this is like that's kind of fucking freaky. All right.
Is frozen.
Like he is legit frozen.
That actually makes
better
me
now.
feel better.
Okay.
There he goes. There he goes.
Too many things at once.
Oh man, someone's
I
got
think
some
he's
nasty
been frozen
echo
for like the
in
last 8 minutes.
Yeah.
No, what did you? What happened? I was when you introduced me. What did they say?
Bro, like people
Yeah, he's
were
been
like,
frozen for like 8 minutes.
you were frozen for a minute. Like I was getting hit up. Like family members was like, yo, he's smooth as shit. I was like, they was like, does he really talk like that all the time? I was like, yeah, pretty much sometimes.
No.
Like he'll laugh
That's not the way
a
he
few
talks to
times,
me.
but you know.
I thought, John, I swear to God, I
mention
thought you were
reissues.
just. I thought you were just entirely unimpressed by the story that Lael was telling because there was just no emotion on your face.
It was right when he started telling it, my computer started acting up and the whole StreamYard went.
Wow, that was an incredible moment. That needs to be in clips.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell us how you found CW, bro. That was an amazing moment.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, Lael.
Yeah, hey, bro, they were like, see, everybody brings like an element, like, and the thing is, it's like, since I've started, Zach sort of like puts the fear of God in me for some reason, bro. Because I'm all literally, you do. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Because every time I'm doing
compliment, man.
like, no, listen. I'm gonna tell you why. Because every time I'm on my show, it's like I can hear this. I'm gonna show you.
Oh boy,
I already know what he's gonna say.
The fucking reenactment.
You might want to turn your mic down. It's just.
Yep.
He does do that.
The mic's a little bit high. I just want to turn it down.
But I gave you the tip to make that mic fucking.
You gave him the
sing,
tip,
bro. I gave him the tips.
Oh,
yo, that's the second time we heard tip tonight.
No, seriously, just
the tip.
Will had his according to Foxification fucking segment tonight. And so Ray, the cosplayer, is on there, and he's doing a whole thing on cosplaying. And then literally one of the slides is like, and just the tips. And it's just, and his like tips for cosplaying, but he said, I'm like, dude, you had to say just the tips, didn't
And she
you?
caught it too.
Yeah, but Will was like, oh no, she didn't know what we were talking. I was like, of course she has ears. She knew what we were talking about.
Yo, fucking.
It's not Will, it's Blue's Clues.
What a dingo.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
What an absolute.
Dr. Pedophilia. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, like, listen, like it's good to have, like, literally, besides the fact that, you know, we all spend lots of fucking money on the stuff that we get. We review these things. We talk about them. I mean, but a few years back, like, honestly, like, if I wasn't here now, if I didn't really get into this, you know, if I didn't really discover the community like years ago, I don't know, I'd probably be boring as shit, like, right now. Like, literally, like, just bored and, you know, just in my own little bubble, my own little world.
I mean, it definitely would be boring as shit if you didn't meet me.
Fucker. It's like, I knew that was coming. You know what? Anyway, it's but no, it's like straight up like happy accidents. Like, happy accident. Me and Mario got a show dropping tomorrow. Like, that's a happy accident.
We'll plug that here in a minute.
Dude, that opening is fire. It is
Yo,
so
isn't
good,
that
Mario.
dope?
That was your cousin that?
No,
oh,
that was my brother. That was my little brother.
Your brother.
Jesse.
Jesse?
Yeah, my brother.
Jesse?
Bro.
That's the best
to-
opening to a stream, man. That
He
on
used
the
to-
internet. It's amazing.
He used to DJ mix and scratch back in the day, and later on he started getting to producing tracks. He worked with a couple artists here and there. One of the biggest ones that I remember when he told me, he's like, dude, I got this dude. Remember DMX from Death Row? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I got him on a track, dude. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I was tripping out. And then he started working with this other dude. I think some underground artist. I forget who he was. And then he just stopped. So then after a while, I was telling him about the show, what's going on with the Star Wars, and he's a big Star Wars fan just like me, right?
Yeah.
So
you
I'm
can
like,
tell
I'm
by
like,
listening to that he's a fan.
He killed
because
it.
the sound design, the stuff you hear, like the klaxons, the alarm klaxons going off, like from Rogue One and that trailer. You hear those going, all these sounds in there. You're like, this was like, he didn't just like throw a bunch of random shit. Like, he knew what he was doing. He's a fan. That was expertly done.
Yeah.
Let's play this clip and then we'll talk about that. Then we'll get back to the CW discussion. But I want to play this. Mario, introduce this amazing clip that we have here.
So, yeah, this is Lael played this early on his stream, and we're gonna go ahead and drop.
It went off,
guys. So we're gonna go ahead. Lael and I have Uncivilized Scoundrels dropping tomorrow night on his channel. 160L Man, come check it out tomorrow at, what did we say, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 your time?
9:15.
9:15. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we got the audio on our feed later.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Sweet.
So
Jamba
here's another look at the intro. Go ahead and play it, Zach.
So uncivilized.
You know what's funny about this shit?
Amazing.
You know what's funny about this shit? You know it's fire when your girl nods her head and she gives it that stink face. She was like, I was like,
dude,
okay.
So when he was putting it together, he sent me the video and I sent it to Lael. It was just a video of his monitor. At the same time, while he's recording it, he's nodding his head to it. So you see the phone, you see the camera just going with the beat and all that.
It's like you can't help it. I'm looking at Brendan. I'm looking at Brendan's face when we played it on channel. He was like,
no, seriously. He played that right before for Will and I right before the last stream, and damn, I was like, oh shit, this is
guys. This is my brother right here, Jesse C 103. Correction, it was RBX, not DMX. If I said DMX, Jesse, I'm sorry.
It was BMX, not DMX.
yes.
DMX,
He
RBX.
killed that. He killed that.
Well,
But-
just
but
damn.
yeah.
I mean, you crushed that. That's some expert fucking work right there.
Yeah, that shit. It's. I can't wait till tomorrow night, man. Like everybody tune in. Make sure. Look at Toya. She's like, I love it. And she did. She was nodding.
yeah.
Her head was going. Oh man, but yeah, I can't wait till tomorrow. It's good to finally actually have a space. Where and the thing is, for those of you who think that Star Wars just surrounds one particular spectrum, like there's not enough, there's always something to talk about. Every single day there's always something to talk about. So definitely tomorrow night's show is going to be crazy. Dean's going to be there.
Yeah.
Brendan's going to be there. You know what I mean? I'm going to get Zach to help my mic. He'll probably actually be in my house sitting beside me while we're on the show.
As long as you pay my flight both ways, baby. Have
Got
your
you.
agent talk to my agent.
No doubt. But yeah, it's going to be an amazing show. So definitely tune in tomorrow night, 9:15. Yeah, Uncivilized Scoundrel. It's gonna pop. It's gonna rock straight up.
And it's not predicated on like if there was a release or anything like that. Because if you can't get together with friends and talk about Star Wars at least once a week without it being like a new statue or a hot toy was released, you're not a real fan. But come on, there's always shit to talk about when it comes to Star Wars. Always.
Yeah, man. So I am definitely looking forward to this, man. And it's
Congrats.
just,
Yes.
yeah. Thanks.
This has been it. And the thing is, when we said it, I wasn't bullshitting. I told you when we said it on the show, I was not fucking around. Because right after we got off the show, 'cause we said it here. You know what? This is what this show does. This show makes dreams fucking happen. Y'all new slogan should be collecting weekly. We make motherfucking dreams happen.
You
Like,
guys
seriously.
birthed it.
You birthed
You're
it
not
right
wrong.
here on the show.
This was
Right
the
on
canal.
show. This was the show that did it right
Canal.
here. Straight up.
Oh boy, that's a graphic right
Yeah,
there.
Oh,
on here.
man.
Yep.
The booty
What a
cheeks,
visual, man.
The booty cheeks opened on this show, and the
Dude.
dream just flowed out.
Lael, I think you gotta work. I don't know if you know the anatomy as well as you think you do, because it doesn't come out of that part. But okay, never mind.
No, I'm saying hot shit, like some hot shit. That's what I was saying, like booty
I don't
cheeks
think
open.
Brandon, you gotta
It's
expand your
better.
horizons, bro.
And some hot shit just flow.
Mario,
Never
tell
mind.
us how you found CW.
Oh man, I think you know what. So I was up in the groups for a while, but I was one that's really never active. I'm like more the lurker type, just hanging out, just watching everything go by. And I think somebody plugged one of your shows on. I think they dropped a SoundCloud link, and I remember the title. It was "New Mike, Who This." So it was just you and.
Oh yeah. God, that's a
it was-
long
it-
time ago.
That was
Holy
way
shit.
back when, dude. It was you and Victoria just doing your guys' thing. So when I heard you guys, I was like, I'm like, dude, this dude has a nice podcasting voice. I'll go ahead and check him out.
Wow, that's high praise
And then
from you, bro.
you know, well, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna, whatever. That was a long time ago, bro. And
You hate to see it.
so
Eddie.
so I mean, and then after that, I was like, I never because it was SoundCloud. It wasn't one of those platforms that I would go to traditionally. And then I started becoming more active by me being the Disney nut that I am. And when Galaxy's Edge opened, I put a post up in one of the groups like, hey, if anybody wants something from Galaxy's Edge, just hit me up. I'll be more than willing to help out some of the collectors out there. After a while, I became known as the intergalactic arms dealer, dubbed by Steve when he was at 6 Scale Scavengers. And then Zach reached out to me, asking to pick up a couple Kyber crystals for him for the CW show. I was like, yeah, dude, I got you, man. So,
Fucking legend.
and then when he mentioned the show, I was like, oh yeah, I remember you guys. So then I started listening again, and that was like right after Dean got hurt. I think that was right before The Mandalorian had aired, and Dean was supposed to be on the show. That was during the accident. And I listened to some of the previous streams, and what I heard, all I just heard was a bunch of dudes just enjoying each other's company and just bullshitting, dude. It was really cool to be like listening, like a fly on the wall to a part of that conversation. And after hearing Dean, I was like, dude, who is this voice, man? This dude has a nice ass voice too, man. These two together, so then yes, you. Yes, Dean. Yes, you, buddy.
See there, I told you he does it.
Making
So
my
then-
pee-pee touch.
Hey now. So then I found the channel, started hanging on the chats more. That's when I met Danny. Danny and I started going back and forth between you guys, between the scavengers, and then we hopped on opticals and freaking Rogue One. We were all over the place in different streams, and then Danny and I started chatting, and then when you started, I think it was Ox Plays or Among Ox, one of the games.
Yeah.
We just started hanging out. I was just starting to play with you guys, and then we developed our own thing, you know, with Eddie, Danny, you, and myself, and after that, after a few sessions of just playing and getting to know each other, man, and yeah, it developed for Eddie and Danny and myself to join the network and come out with ins and outs of collecting. That's how that started. And ever since, man, it's just been a blast hanging out with everybody, getting to meet all these new people, all these new collectors. I mean, just on YouTube and the Facebook groups and elsewhere, man. It's been on IG, even though I'm not really active there on Instagram, but still just getting to meet people and getting to know people. It's been awesome. It's been a blessing because, I mean, like I think like most collectors out here, not all of us have really a group of friends that are close by that we have an outlet to chat with, right? So I mean, it's nice when we can all get together and just, you know, chat culture, figures, collecting, whatever now, man. And it's just like, you know, you guys are my boys now, man. So it's great, man. I love being a part of it.
You love to see it.
What about you, Eddie?
Yeah, so it's pretty much going to be the same story because it was right around when we started In and Outs. It's pretty much when I found CW, but it was a little bit before that in 2020, the middle of 2020. It's really when I started listening to a lot of podcasts and watching a lot of YouTube videos, and because, you know, 2020 was obviously a crazy year for the world, and it really hit me hard, and I was feeling a lot of anxiety and just different pressures with work and then everything that was going on and everything. So podcasting and YouTube was kind of like the way that I escaped some of that. And so I would listen to Scavengers Assemble and Six Scale Scavengers, and I think it was through them that they plugged your guys' channel, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, I can't wait for them to make like a podcast or a video to watch, because like I need more to keep me zoned out from everything that's going on. So like, I'll check these guys out. So I went over and watched a couple videos, and like immediately I was like, this is awesome. And I didn't even know either that it was a network at first. I thought it was just Zach and Dean, because I had only been watching the Tuesday flagship show, Collecting Weekly, and then I started listening to the podcast, and I was like, who the fuck are these English dudes? And I was like, what? This is not Zach and Dean. Like, what am I listening to? And then, like, I would hear them, and then I would hear Sean from Collecting Comics, and like, I was like, who the fuck are these guys? And then, so then I started watching more of the videos, and then that's when I realized, like, oh, there's OFAC, there's Collecting Comics, there's Small Talk, like all these different shows, and then Among Us started, and that's when I really like got into it. I love the Among Us streams, and I was like, okay, I gotta be a Patreon, because I think that's the only way to get in on these streams. They're playing with Patreons, and I wanna hang out with these guys, and like, it looks real fun. So I became a Patreon. So I became a Patreon, and I said, and you know, I did the first Among Us, and we started hanging out like after the streams, and me, Danny, Mario, and Zach would sometimes be talking for like 4 hours, like after the Among Us streams would end, and they already ended late because it was almost like after dark. They would end at like 9 or whatever Pacific Standard Time, so we'd be talking for hours, and we were like, dude, we talk about some funny shit, we should do a show. because Danny and Mario are both from California, and Zach and Dean had always thought about doing a California show, and In and Outs was in talks before we had even got to the channel. So he was like, well, we've been thinking about this, like, what do you guys think? And originally In and Out's head was supposed to be like a California based show where we go to Cali shops, and then we have Disneyland, we have Frankensons, like there's a lot of content in Cali. So that was the like basis of the idea for the show, because at the time Mario didn't even like statues. He was like, no, like that doesn't interest me at all. It's shitty. Like I want nothing to do with them. So we went out to Frankensons to film the first episode, and you know that's when I met Mario and we hung out, and then we did the first episode, and slowly but surely Mario got into statues, and now I feel like
That's a fucking
like-
rabbit hole.
yeah,
Yes,
he
dude.
like went full in, and that's how it became a statue show, and it kind of worked out anyway because there was no real statue
Yeah,
content.
gives
on
us
the
more
channel, so-
diversity. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it grew from there, dude. I started going to like every stream, like I was on everything, and people would give me shit because they're like, what is Eddie not on now? Like he's on every show on the network.
Eddie Weekly.
The hardest
Eddie
worker,
Daily.
baby.
Yeah, and it just grew from there, and then John came in, and
Lightning rod,
it kind of took off. It's been crazy, but yeah, it was definitely like a game changer 2020 for me. I'm really lucky to have found the channel.
Hell yeah, baby. Then you came and visited us too. That was fucking dope. We
Oh
rented
yeah,
out
and
the
then
theater.
I flew out to Texas.
Yeah, we rented out a theater for our local people, and then Eddie flew down. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, that was cool, dude.
Fucking
Meeting
dope.
everybody, it was pretty cool.
CC in
Mario
the
jumping
chat
on
saying,
Rogue One for the memorable Rancor ear Chaz what brought me here. What a legend, bro.
Yeah, that was a memorable chat, CC.
Dan, what about you, bro?
That was great.
I think it all started with the 6 scales scavengers were the the hub kind of where everybody knew each other from mainly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember TC would always check out Collecting Weekly, and like Eddie, I was always looking for new stuff to listen to. So I checked you guys out one time, and I was like, whoa, this is different. This is like you're getting the news and info of collecting figures 1/6, and you guys broadened out to even more than just 1/6. But the best thing was you guys were funny. Like it was entertaining. It was really entertaining to listen to you guys and watch you guys. It was like I guess what I would say is you guys are like the Howard Stern of collecting.
Yes.
What I
Such a compliment. bro.
Yeah, yeah.
High praise.
So like it was the best of having you're getting your figure fix, but you're also getting entertained at the same time.
That's amazing.
So I always found it as like very, like especially during like I was going through a time where my father got sick and I needed I was either working or helping him out. So you guys came at a great time, I felt, just to brighten up my spirits and stuff like that. So
Wow.
and then
Yeah.
but then I became friends with you guys. So that was the best thing was like I just chatted with you guys a few times, and then next thing you know, like we're freaking messaging each other all the time.
Yeah, I know.
So it's crazy
What a sweet angel.
how things kind of happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, John?
I think I just want to start off by saying I think that should be the next sticker, the Howard Stern of collecting. I love it.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody clip that.
So with me, I've always been collecting, and I've always wanted to be part of like a community like this. I started off with that forums. What was it? Sideshow Freaks. If anybody remembers? I don't know if that's going way back, but I stumbled upon you guys. I was working and I needed something to listen to, so I see this Collecting Weekly, and the first episode I put on, I'm like, Dragon Ball Z. I don't collect this. Flipping. I haven't watched a Dragon Ball
Wow.
Z. Evangelion. Like, what are they talking about? This
How
Eva
dare you.
Longoria thing. I don't need to talk about.
How dare you?
But what got me is your chemistry. Zach and Dean's chemistry, you won't find it anywhere. There's no show with that kind of chemistry. It draws you in. You guys were talking about Dragon Ball Z. You guys were cracking jokes. I was, from that moment on. And then I kind of started doing my own little channel with unboxings and so forth. And I guess Zach, we stumbled across each other, and he wanted me to come on, and and the rest is history.
Dude, John was a great addition to the network, dude. John's such a hard
appreciate
worker. Works a little too hard sometimes. I'm like, John, you gotta.
Oh, it's a blast. I love it.
Let me do some stuff. Bro.
This is my
Dude, John
escape.
is a fresh breath air also. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Dan, Dre, how did you guys start your channel? Like, kind of like, how did you guys meet?
Well, I guess I'll go first. So Dan is my cousin. Can you hear me?
Wow. Yeah, we
You guys
got
can hear
you.
me? Yeah, so Dan is my cousin, and I started collecting about it's going on 8 to 10 years. I started off with wrestling figures. I come from a huge wrestling background. Have a lot of friends who are into it. So I started collecting the 6-inch Mattel stuff, and then after that, started venturing out to all different kinds of stuff, Marvel.
Whoa.
Did we lose him?
Uh-oh.
Audio
Wait,
just
Dre, I think
dropped.
we
I
lost
think we lost you.
I think we lost your audio for a second.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, so I started transitioning from wrestling to Marvel, DC, every company in the book. I still have a massive 6-inch collection. It's all in storage right now. I still have some stuff up on the wall as well. But yeah, a big friend of mine, his name is Ray. He actually runs a YouTube channel. It's called SF Comic Book Company. But yeah, he was kind of like an older brother kind of figure. And I saw one day I went to his place for the very first time, and this guy has a massive collection, not 1 ounce of his wall, everything is just covered up in his wall. And we're talking about comics, action figures, memorabilia, just anything. And I went to a LA Comic Con with him a few years ago, and then we just hang out, go to different wrestling shows, and it was nice, and we just do stuff here locally. But every 6-inch figure brand that you can name, I have it. I have a bunch of stuff right now that I'm just kind of looking at, and yeah, and I just got my very first Hot Toys. My very first Hot Toys was the Joker 2.0, the bank robber one. And after that, I didn't turn back. And right now, my main focus is just Hot Toys. But yeah, I've been in the game for a while, and yeah, it's been nice to be a part of something a little bit bigger than just my local friends and stuff and whatnot. And yeah, I love it. I've had no money in my bank account for a few years, because every time when you're first collecting, you want to get everything. And then nowadays, we live in everybody's making everything, so it's even harder. But now as a collector, you're a little bit more seasoned. Okay, do I really need this? Nah, it's easier to pass up on stuff at the same time. So your collection changes. You're going to be into, NECA this year, the next year SH Figure Arts, the next year Mezco. Right now it's all just 1/6. So, I'm loving it. Yeah, it's a very big passion of mine, and I don't think I'm going to ever give it up. Yep.
Leia, how did you and Brendan meet?
Oh, so yeah, I was one morning I got up, I went outside, I was taking out the trash, and some dude was siphoning gas out of my car. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is you doing? What the fuck you think this is? And I was like, oh, you need some help? He's just, nah, I just suck. That's all I do. No, seriously.
Leo was looking for a mentor, and I graciously stepped in.
We're part of a group that we will not name.
That we've both since been kicked out of.
Yeah, we were part of a group there, and I think what it was is, I was newly at that time. I had just kind of got myself involved in it. With the group itself, and just putting up a few posts, here and there, and a few posts, Brendan would actually respond to. Then he hit me up. We started messaging back and forth about a lot of the posts, and then we just started talking about collecting. We went from just talking once, every few days, whatever, to almost every fucking day, through messaging. But it was just that's what we got ourselves immersed in. And
now we had steady.
Yeah, like we had this idea. Like I remember I talked to him like about what was it, like a year and a half ago. We had talked about it, about doing a show possibly.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. And
A long time ago, we had talked about it, but I was like, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, to be quite honest. I had no idea what I was doing and how to really get myself involved. So I was just, just studying, coming, something like this. It was just all about just studying the game, watching different channels. But you also want to watch channels that you feel like you can relate to, that you're not just watching like an infomercial. You know what I mean? You're not watching somebody who's just talking a lot of shit but don't stand behind what they believe in. You know what I mean? It's just because, it wasn't, anybody has a gift of gab, you already know how that is. But, we, just started stumbling. Then I actually reached out. Well, actually, no, PJ at that time reached out to me and was like, hey, I like seeing your content. I like how you are, as far as in the community. Would you like to come on the show once? Did that. And me and Brendan have always actually been in contact. We talk like pretty much like we came really good and tight friends through this community. You know what I mean? Like we bounced ideas. We found out that we had like so much in common. And yeah, like the rest I think is pretty much history. Like it's just like a tag team event, with us, going forward. Like our girls have met. We've been at events together. So you know what I mean? Like that's the thing, is like the beauty of the community is the simple fact that you meet and you develop like long lasting relationships with individuals based off of just collecting and sharing ideas and just being a part of something that's to me is bigger than what the hell is going on outside of my home. You know what I mean? Because it's something that I can actually honestly relate to, and I can have this conversation with anybody. You know what I mean? So in this community, most definitely. So yeah, it's been like that, man. It's been like that.
That's the cool thing about this community too, is that I'm in Boston. I'm sure there's somebody around here that collects, but I don't know them. All the people that I know that collect, that I like bullshit with, either on like live streams or online anyway, they're all from other countries or other states or California, Texas. They're all and this is kind of something that wouldn't have all those connections. I'm in Boston. Lael is down in Harrisburg. Like we wouldn't, if it weren't for meeting online in the collecting community, then we wouldn't have this. And I think the last year with COVID too has also made live streams like this a lot more popular. People more open to new channels starting these things, because it just filled a void. Everybody's cooped up, and this is a great way to still connect and enjoy your hobby with like-minded people. So yeah, this has been, and I found you guys through Lael. Lael was doing streams, and then these sexy motherfuckers, Dean and Mario, they were on streams with him, and that's how I came to find them. And immediately I was like, oh, Dean, somebody who swears as much as me. Yes. So that was great. And then the first stream that I actually watched with you guys was it wasn't After Dark. It was the not even that long ago. Literally, it was like 2 months ago, maybe. It was the Sideshow con convention online, and it was the whole thing. Like it was literally the day where like the whole thing with Toys Wonderland went down, and you guys had Justin on the stream, and Lael was like, I'm jumping in this stream on Collecting Weekly, and so I tuned in to that one. And obviously there was a lot of drama just because of the nature of what happened that week, and and so I turned that on. I was like, all right, I'll check a couple of minutes, but I'm tired, I'm in bed and I'm just like ready to pass out. I ended up staying up for like 2.5, 3 hours watching you guys, and I was like, okay, I can vibe with these guys, and yeah, from there, that's just kind of how things progressed.
It was the best 3 hours of your life.
Okay.
I feel like you might have just insulted my life a little bit, but okay. It was transformative. My wife was watching it with me too, because like
Oh,
she
sure.
was about.
She was even getting into the conversation too, which was great.
My wife was about like she was ready to call it a night, and then she just and she had she took her contacts out, so she's like lying down and stuff. And again, just because of everything that popped off that week and how ridiculously dramatic it all was, it was just insane. That whole conversation was nuts, and so she's like, "What the fuck is happening?" And she like put her glasses back on, and she like then she starts watching it. And next thing we know, it's like 2:00 in the morning, and she's like, "God damn it, I got shit to do tomorrow." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, if you have something to do tomorrow, don't jump into one of these live streams because you're gonna be up the whole fucking night after that." Or even if you're like on one of the live streams, because like Lael and I we'll do one on his stream. We'll be on there until like 11:30, but then the panel, whoever it was, the four of us or whatever, will be like off of the live stream but still talking for like another fucking hour and a half after that.
That's how it goes, man.
Yeah.
Listen. My show is the concert. This show is the after party. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like it is. It's like the after party, like straight up. Like you come off of something where it's just kind of structured and you're not even structured. You just shooting the shit and it's just like, all right, here whatever. You come here, it's like a fucking party. Like you can just come over here and it's just like you talk about everything, even if it's consisting of collecting, it's like everything around that realm and even just life in general. Like it's a place where you can come and not feel like you're being judged for anything. You know what I mean? Like
it's like when I'm kicking back with a bunch of my boys and like just drinking beers and just like and you just shooting the shit. It's nothing specific. It's just we all get together and do some. That's what these streams are before and after, and it's definitely something that's been a welcome addition in the last year with just life the way it is. So like these things have But I think streams like this and just this kind of community I think is gonna last long beyond COVID and everything like that, just because people realize it's a great way for people on the streams, in the chats, to connect with with people from wherever, it doesn't matter. And then like you said, I mean, people end up like meeting up and like you said, anybody who wants to come for some barbecue in Boston, you're welcome. So we'll be meeting at like cons and stuff next year, and you wouldn't have that if it weren't for these streams.
Yeah,
definitely. Mario wanted to know where people are in the chat. We got Massachusetts, Southern Ontario, Canada, Exotic, Colorado, San Francisco, Seattle, LA, of course, Danny, age, sex, language. Jesus.
No, location,
we got
man.
here. We got location. Philly. Alvin J says collecting
That seems
weekly
racial.
Seinfeld.
I gotta be honest. That seems a little racial. Because it was Danny. You said language. I don't know,
Virginia,
bro.
Indiana. Toy Mafia's from DC. Bunch of angels.
So
yeah, it's great to see a bunch of collectors from all over the place, man. Just
my
coming
goal is
together
to
and
get
just bullshitting.
Yeah.
Lael's channel to 1,000 subs. Not my goal, but I think it'd be great if we get you 1,000 subs sooner than later, so we can get you on that monetization train. And then we got to get 6-scale reviews.
Got a giveaway
to
ready to
1,000
go.
subs.
So.
Oh, do you want to plug that?
Well,
Dude, I want to win that so bad.
Yeah, hold on. I'll grab it real quick. Hold on a second.
While he's getting
It's after
that,
dark.
while he's getting that, how many of you guys are getting this guy?
I want it so bad. Let me big cam you real quick. So we
This
get a good view
thing
of that.
is amazing.
Do you think
Really?
the arms will hold up over time?
Yes,
The biceps?
absolutely, I do. Absolutely. You really have to see it in hand. Like I posted a video of it earlier today. The material that it's super resilient. The joints you can pop in and out and move up and down easily enough, and then get them back in. It's just the level of detail on this guy is.
Can you show me how the arm bends?
No, can you not bend it, please? No.
Why? What's the matter?
John freaks out.
John
He
is,
can't- Uh,
he's so.
What? It's fine. It's got
great,
really
dude.
strong
It's all ratchets.
ratchets.
Oh,
Nice.
there it goes. 3 days. 3 days.
3 days.
God
What?
damn
You think it's not gonna last?
It'll last
He
if
hates
you
to
keep
see
it in a
the-
museum pose. It will.
He likes to keep his figures in the box for 10 years, take them out for like 35 minutes, and then put them
He
in the
doesn't
box
like
for
to
another
really
10 years.
enjoy
He's
I'm a
the
true
everyday
collector.
collector.
These ratchets are great. They'll last.
The ratchets will last. Well, of course, the little ratchets will last. It's that
the
rubber.
alternate sculpt too. Like both of the sculpts, you get 3 different tongues that you can stick. Like these things. I mean, I love this sculpt. The ridiculous thing is that with these, like, this is an accessory. It's like bigger than my fucking head. All right, this is an accessory. Like, that's insane how big this
That's
thing
insane, dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
and you could literally hurt some. This thing is dangerous. I'm gonna stab myself, but I mean, and people are complaining about like not having the spider emblem and think I'll wait until they do one for this second movie. One, I don't think we're gonna see a spider emblem in the second movie. I honestly don't think they're gonna do it. And this figure is so damn cool that I mean, if they do one with a spider emblem, you're still going to be waiting 2 years for that. You can enjoy this now. I mean, this thing is gorgeous. I got this and the Ben Kingsley, the Mandarin from Iron Man 3 in today. And dude, oh my god. They're both absolutely amazing. That if you pick up that Mandarin, I'm telling you, it's 100% worth it.
I've seen a few collectors starting to pick up the Mandarin figure recently, and
everyone's trying to get them recently.
Yeah. I just found out why.
You can still get them for basically retail right now, but I guarantee you, by the time Shang-Chi hits Disney Plus, he's going to be a lot harder to find for that price.
Spoilers. Too soon.
Spoiler. I haven't watched the movie yet.
Thanks,
Not everybody has access to the theaters anymore, bro.
Thanks, Brandon. You might as well just say it. You just might as well.
Everybody, that's a big thing. Everybody's been talking about that he has a cameo in the movie. That's not
I think that was news.
I didn't know that.
Wow, he actually went out and said it. Where's the eject button here? Where is this?
Hey.
How dare you?
Come on.
Sorry, guys. I thought that was like well known to everybody.
It's alright.
You hate
They're a
to
little
see it.
sensitive, Brendan.
Leah, what do we got for the giveaway, my guy?
Dude.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Again, once we hit 1,000 subs, there is a giveaway. It is. Hold on. Let me see.
It's the Mandarin.
No, so
Oh, shit.
what it is,
Oh,
it is the so this is from Diamond Select. It is the half scale child in, here we go. It's the child in the pilot seat.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's basically a half scale statue. This is actually a giveaway courtesy of I'm sorry, I'm just trying to Collector Zone. I'm sorry, Marcos Collector Zone. Definitely courtesy of Collector Zone. So he basically supplied this piece. Once we hit 1,000 subs, this piece will be given away to a lucky member. So yep, and also like I said, the announcement is, listen, like even if you're already a member, if you actually, tell a friend, tell somebody about the show, and they subscribe and they say that you've recommended them, then you have a chance to win in this piece. So that's what I'm saying. It's an open thing, but once we hit 1,000 subs, you can actually win this. And again, this is from Collector Zone. Marcos, also just become a member of the Collector Zone Cantina. Definitely. But yeah, this piece is up for grabs. And the thing is, I haven't opened it yet. I didn't want to open it. I wanted to keep it inside the styrofoam, so it's brand new. To whoever actually wins it, they can actually get it. So again,
Nice.
like the channel, subscribe, prepare, and always, I'm saying you'll actually have a chance of getting this.
That's
But
like a $200 piece too. That's like
that's
a nice piece.
and it's heavy. It's like a heavy piece, and if nobody wants it, then I'm definitely willing to keep this piece. But again, like I said, once we hit 1,000 subs, you can definitely win this piece. And then, like I said, once you win it and you get it in hand, shout out to Collector Zone. Always shout out Marcos. So definitely. Now there's something else I want to show you because I'm happy about this. I finally got it framed a couple days ago, so I'm happy about this.
I got a
This
question.
piece-
Are you wearing like a indoor jacket?
Yes, I am. I am wearing an indoor.
That's
This
pretty
is actually
sick.
it's a camouflage jacket. I got this actually through Heroes and Villains.
Okay.
So
Nice.
yeah, I got this piece through
Yeah,
them. I
I'm
got a
familiar.
shirt
Yeah.
with the beanie that actually matches it as well. So yeah, I got a couple pieces from them. This
That's cool.
pin, this is a friend of mine, Ray. She was actually on the show. You can get this basically from her. This is an Ahsoka pin. Of course, you see, I'm a Trooper fan, so I got the Stormtrooper right there. But yeah, like I said, I'm a merch guy, so can't
Looks
help it.
good.
But this thing I'm excited about, man. Like this piece I
Got that
finally
same
got
one,
in
bro.
hand. Yeah, I got this, and I'm just super excited about it.
Wow.
Yo, dude, nice.
I know those guys.
That's
beautiful.
cool.
Yeah. So I got this. I finally got it framed. I'm so happy about it, man. Like this piece. Once I got it, it was just like, you know what? I was hooked. This the texture, the painting, everything is, and it's like I said, this is like they only had like a few pieces that they constructed. So yeah, definitely like.
What size is that?
Oh man, this is like. Let me see.
18 by 24.
It's actually even it's slightly bigger than that, bro. I think it's like 18 by 24, but it's slightly bigger. But this piece, like seriously, like if you can get your hands on it, I think they sold out for right now. But yeah, I was happy, bro, once I got it. So yeah, I do suggest is like if you can, yeah, I don't. The thing is, I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna hang this thing though. Seriously, I have no idea.
I wanted to ask you that too, man.
I have no idea where I'm gonna put it, bro. I really
What
don't.
about, Brandon, you collect prints too, don't you? I mean, I'm curious as to where you like hang your artwork or hang your prints in the.
Dude, I have
in your place.
I have so many that like I have in my collection room that like I have to put some up in like my living room and stuff. So it's like I prioritize like art prints over pictures of my kids sometimes. Like
Oh, wow.
I still have to put this guy up. Like
The Alex Ross print, right? That's nice. That's nice.
That's a fucking gorgeous print.
yeah, this thing is huge. So I still have to put this up. I've got a bunch of Alex Ross stuff. So this one's like that's like 31 by 40 something. I don't know, it's huge.
Jeez.
So yeah, I still have to get that up. I mean, every time I go to like a con too, I come back with like a bunch of prints that then I have to get framed and then I put up. So yeah, kind of like space in cases. I'm running out of space on my walls too.
Yeah, I envy those collectors that can really like display the kind of artwork, because I've seen some pretty killer displays with the artwork and like a statue in the foreground. It looks absolutely amazing. And one of our boys from DCX, shout out to Junior, has an amazing freaking collection room with all Star Wars, all the prints, the statue in front of it. Man, they look great. They look really really good, man.
That's the thing is like when you get the prints, man, it's like you get them, you love them. It's like even like going to like the New York Comic Con next month. I mean, that's pretty much the reason why I go to cons is for prints. And like I find prints. I go to Artist Alley. I get prints from like some of my favorite artists. But it's just like at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, I'm buying all this shit. I have no idea where I'm going to put it. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
a rabbit hole, just like Hot Toys and just like statues. You
Yeah.
start, and next thing you know, you're just buying prints like crazy.
You're just buying prints. Like I think the last New York Comic Con, I spent like $5,000 on prints alone. On just prints. Just prints by
Damn.
myself. Yep. And I'm
Jeez.
like, I'm getting these prints, but I'm like, where the hell am I going to put them? Like, you know what I mean? So,
Dude, me
it's
too.
crazy.
So do you guys put them in portfolios or leave them in the tubes?
No, I try to take them out of if I try to take them out of the tube, I have to put them in a portfolio. Sometimes I just frame them up and just hang them in certain spaces.
Yeah, I frame them all and put them up.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah.
I still have this sitting in the tube. This is the
Ahsoka.
The Ahsoka Road Between Worlds. I won this from Sideshow, and it's still sitting here in the tube. And I've got nowhere to put it. So I want to get this framed eventually, but yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yo.
I've got one from Sideshow that I still have in the tube that I gotta get framed. It's the Killing Joke. So
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's fucking sick, dude.
I still have to get this one framed, and then I've got another one coming. In the HD aluminum material, the X-Men Children of the Atom.
Yeah.
That's supposed to come out, I think, in like October, November. So yeah, I gotta clear some more wall space for a couple things.
Brendan, do you get any of your what you call it? Some of your artwork, your prints? You ever get them framed from Sideshow directly?
Hell no.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
they charge such a ridiculous like premium for their frames. You can get frames that are as good or better than what they have, both in terms of just like visual quality and the protection, the UV protection and everything that it offers.
Michaels?
You can go to Michaels. You
Hobby
can
Lobby?
find stuff on Amazon. Like, Lael's a big fan of Michaels.
Michaels,
That Alex Ross print, it was a SDCC week exclusive. So I got it and it was $225, but then the next week it went up to $325, and Sideshow has it.
Oh wow!
Sideshow has it. You can get it from them $325 unframed, so it's $100 more than I spent. But if you get it framed, it's like $650.
Oh
shit! Why?
That's fucking ridiculous.
Why?
Like I was
That
like,
was
no.
robbery.
So I just got my own frame, spent way less than that, and then I bought a hot toy. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like they go there. It's just another one of the ways where they'll like mark something up. I understand you got to make a profit, but $650, like you're almost paying as much for the frame as you are for the amazing signed art print. That's crazy to me.
Dan, Dre, I mean, do you guys have any interest as far as picking up any kind of prints, into your collection or anything, or?
I've seen a few, man. Like I seen that Killing Joke one that Brendan has. That shit is fucking sick. It's just right now I don't have anywhere to put it. So like I just like, damn, I kind of don't want to, spend the money and then not be able to display it, because like I'm always pretty eager to display stuff when I get it. So I know it'll just bug me.
Well, you Dre?
Yeah, same with me. I just don't have the space for it, and it's just another rabbit hole like everyone's talking about. But the Alex Ross ones are pretty sick. I really like the real life aesthetic that he produces. That's what I would go for as well. But I just don't have the space.
Yeah, he's
for
my
it.
favorite comic artist.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Nice. Man, I'm getting caught up in everybody's collections in the background.
Dude, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm like,
Dude,
I'm looking at Dan.
Yeah, you can't help but stare at Dan and Dre's, freaking Brandon with the masterpiece Logic cases, and Lael's. Dude, and I just got my Star Wars little 375 figures on the wall here. I mean,
But you got
you got
the goats. Like you got the OGs, bro. Like seriously, like that's
not. Lael, these are actually the newer ones, bro. These aren't.
No, but you got the
original
OG
vintage, though.
setup. You got the OG setup.
It looks like you're in a radio studio, like the old school, like in the records on the walls, and you've got like the mic arm and stuff. Like that's what it looks like. You're in an old school like radio studio.
Yeah, you definitely got the OG setup.
What's that?
Those are comics on the wall right
No,
there?
no, these are figures. These are figures. They're 3/4 figures.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like the OG setup. Like I love it, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking sick, dude.
You know what? I'd hate to walk in John's house and he'd be like, "Yes, please don't touch that. Just leave. Don't please don't stand too close."
Now Lael's
coming.
Now Lael's coming after me. Damn.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, yo, you look like this shit is so intricate. You'd be like, yo, please,
Dude,
stand too close to that, I'm gonna fuck you up.
just like in the museum.
Yeah, like just cross that shit off. Don't go past there. Don't do it. That's where I don't need you to be.
Which Thanos is that behind you?
It's the one on throne.
Beautiful.
By Sideshow.
That's the Grail.
That's the Grail piece right there, bro.
Yeah, it's one of the. They knocked out of the park with that one. They don't always do a good job, but when I saw that, I was late
when
to the
they
party.
do, yeah, definitely, man. I love that piece.
But yeah, in 25 years, I'll have everything boxed up still, and there'll be 3 issues of every piece I have, but that's okay.
John, dude.
Do you have a lot of stuff still in boxes?
My entire collection's in boxes right now.
Are you like moving or?
I'm moving from upstairs down to the basement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I boxed up. Everything's in a box right now.
What did you house in those detox you have in the back?
12 years worth of collecting Hot Toys and a whole bunch of stuff, statues and on top, and like the OG stuff. What Sideshow Comiquettes and the original PFs. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the Adam Hughes line by Sideshow. All that kind of fun stuff.
It was a beautiful collection. It's fun. It's crazy to see it empty, honestly.
I know I gotta redo this.
Yeah, all we see is fat bastard.
You love it.
Get in my belly.
Are you gonna box that guy up?
No, he's staying right here.
How long is it gonna take you to like redo your whole setup?
Oh, I'm not gonna do it for a while now. It's gonna take a little while. I'm gonna set up like a little streaming area, and keep it at like that for now. And then I want to get rid of. I'm gonna be trying to sell all these details here because I don't trust these in the basement. And
Yeah.
that's pretty.
That
much
shouldn't
it.
be hard. Detolfs are hard to come by in a lot of places right now.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah,
quick,
even
we
over
got-
here. Even
we
over
got
here.
43 people watching. Go smash that sub button on 6 Scale Reviews. Let's see if we can get them to 350 before we end the stream. They're 320 right now.
Where are you guys located, by the way?
San Francisco area.
Nice.
I'm in San Francisco.
Oh, I'm in
Cali.
South Bay.
Or in South Bay?
Like-
Like San Jose?
Yeah, like near San Jose, like 10 minutes above San Jose.
Oh, damn. Nice. Yeah, I
Okay.
live like,
Wait,
like 10 minutes past Berkeley.
Dan, is that Vader lit up? Is that blade the
I
saber?
was just thinking that.
Yeah, I just turned on my custom sabers. Yeah, it's lit up.
Batman, nice.
Shit.
See if I
This
can move my
guy.
mic.
I thought I was watching Rogue One live. That shit is
lit up.
crazy.
Yeah,
Dude,
man,
the
I got it from
Obi-Wan,
Chris
the Darth
Custom
Maul.
Sabers.
Chris
I don't have
Customs.
them all lit. Actually, I need to get that one still.
That's crazy.
That's the only one I'm missing. But yeah, dude, totally.
That
worth it.
is insane.
That's a nice setup, bro. Really nice.
Definitely.
Man, appreciate it.
Yo, I think I want to buy a
Yeah.
statue, like another statue. I'm
Right
looking at
now?
one right now. No, not now.
Oh,
Like this week. I want to show it to
Which
you
one?
guys. Yeah, so this is an older piece. So I really want a Balrog statue, but the only options are there's like 5 or 6. There's the bust, which is like untouchable. That motherfucker's like $1 billion. There's one with Gandalf and the Balrog when they're flying down the chasm. It's called the Battle of Light and Fire. That one's really expensive, and then the Weta one is like $3,000. But this one is actually not that expensive. Here, let me mute that so we don't get claimed. But this is by Sideshow Weta. But the only thing is it's a little small. It's only 12 inches tall. But the price is pretty good, and I've been like
oh, that's the
thinking.
one I sent you, yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking at this one for a while, but I finally found a good video because like it's an older statue, so all the pictures are like in 7p, and it's very difficult to see what this fucking thing looks like. But this is actually a really good video of it. But I'm so tempted, and I really want the Prime one, but Victoria will not let me spend $1,500 on a statue.
That's such a gorgeous piece, though, man.
It fucking really is.
Yeah.
Payment
It
plan.
really is. That's a divorce plan, my guy. What do y'all think about this statue? I'm kind of tempted.
Wait, how much?
There's also, you could get this one for like less than $200.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
How large is it again?
12 inches tall. But I don't know if it's 12 inches tall to the top of the wing or 12 inches tall to the top of the head. So I gotta clarify with some of these peeps.
It'd probably be to the wing.
That's what I'm thinking too. But a lot of the measurements, like Sideshow doesn't even have this in their archive anymore. But I'm so tempted to buy this.
That's incredible, bro.
Buy now, think later.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Like the Balrog.
That's literally the
The
motto of
Prime
every
one.
collector.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
It's better to ask for forgiveness and permission, right?
When you come across a piece and a good deal, sometimes it comes once in a lifetime. You just have to pull the trigger and that's it. You think about it
No,
later.
I mean the price is about average. There's like 3 or 4 of them right now on Mercari and eBay, so it's not like a great price. And I might try to see if I can talk them down, but it's like I just really want a fucking Balrog, and I don't know.
But if
I
there's
really
so
wanna...
few of them out there, then those 3
Yeah.
sell and they maybe
yeah,
they
then
just
I'm
don't
fucked.
go up again.
Yeah, then I'm fucked. Yeah, I gotta.
Dude,
I
you
get
gotta
paid
check
next
the
Thursday, so I
Lord of the
think-
Rings groups.
Oh, that's a good. Can you add me to that group or remind me what it's called?
There's
I
like
gotta-
3 of them in the U.S. that I'll send you.
Yeah, send me them, bro. Badfish says, Dan, how do you do the backdrops for each shelf? I have posters by my details pain in the ass to do. Wait, can we see that? Can we big cam Dan real quick again? So do you have one poster running like straight down on each DTOF or? Yeah, there we go. Do the Matrix, bro.
So on my Star Wars side, it's kind of the side I focus more on. But I have the Revenge of the Sith poster behind my like Revenge of the Sith figures.
Nice.
And then I have like a classic Star Wars poster for all like the original Star Wars characters up here. You can't really see it because of the glare. And then right here, I just have the big ass Darth Vader poster behind Vader and Maul. And yeah, man, it's
fucking cool.
It looks good. It's just really a pain in the ass to do because you have to take off the detail. I have my details raised, and yeah, it.
Wait, Dean,
it's
you
worth
wanted
it,
to
though.
raise
It's
your
worth it.
you wanted to raise your details. Ask Dan what he uses.
Dan.
Wow, could you made that more awkward?
Dan, can you hear me?
Yeah. So honestly, bro, I got these like little coffee
hate to see
tables
it.
from IKEA, dude. They're like like $30 each.
Language.
I have 2 of them,
Damn.
and yeah, you can fit 2 on one. Like I said, $30. You can raise your detail if they're not too high. And
Don't you
yeah, I
worry about
think
weight capacity on those things? I mean, I'd hate to see like the details just collapse.
Dude, what if they just
I
fucking
d-
fell
I
on
do.
right now? Wouldn't that be wild?
I mean,
They would
Just
collapse
like-
like they're.
And
They would-
dude, guys, we're in
That'd be
earthquake country,
insane.
guys. I mean, you guys got those things bolted to the walls too. I mean,
no, I don't. I know, but yeah, I do have like a beam under the middle. Like there's a support in the middle.
Support
because
beam,
There's there's shelves under this coffee table, which I have like all my like accessory like little cabins and stuff, and then in the middle there's a post, so it pretty much supports the weight pretty evenly across the top. So I'm not too worried about it, but yeah, earthquake thing. That's yeah, I should probably bolt mine shit to the wall.
Do you remember the name of those coffee tables?
Fuck. I mean, I could look it up on IKEA right now and tell you exactly which ones I got because they have multiple lengths. They have like 65-inch one. I got like the 30 or whatever.
Yeah, because I have 5 detofs, so I need like at least 80 inches.
Oh yeah, they have yeah. It's called like a TV coffee table or some weird shit like that on IKEA. I could look it up.
Yeah,
it's not that.
because I was
hard.
gonna buy the Calyx, but everyone was saying no and yes, and I couldn't get a direct answer on the Calyx. So
Yeah, I could look it up. Yeah, they're pretty inexpensive.
How many do you have, Dean? How many are you gonna
5.
put up?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Get the bestas. The bestas work perfectly for 5.
But the bestas are. How tall are they, Zach?
No,
They have skinny ones.
The best, yeah, you're thinking of the ones that are real tall, but they make a skinny one. It's like $100.
Yeah, and it fits.
You have to look up
5.
it's the TV unit.
Yeah,
It's like for a TV stand.
and it works
Oh.
perfectly for 5.
The one that's.
crazy.
I think it's 3 long.
Yeah, that's.
Wait, how would that fit 5 if it's 3 feet long?
It's not 3 feet. It's 3 cubes long.
And it
It's,
fits
uh,
I
5?
think it fits 5.
It's 70 and 8.
Yeah.
70, almost 71 inches long. I don't think that's long enough.
That's what
I want to see the most fucking
that's pretty
triggering
close.
shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
You might have to get one more Besta, like a single one, and put it next to it, and then
Yeah.
it would be good.
Aren't you guys worried about
Fucking
exploding
too expensive.
detolfs?
No.
I started after I saw like a bunch of posts of people when their glass shelves and stuff just started exploding. That got me real nervous.
Bro, man, I'm here.
Yeah.
Sometimes I stream here when I was streaming here in the summer, and it gets really hot in here. All of a sudden, I hear the glass popping, like it's expanding or whatnot. I said, "I'll
Really?
forget about it." Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I said,
Shit.
That's
said, "I'm not
scary
taking
shit,
a
man.
risk." Yeah.
5 detofs, Eddie, is 83 and 3/4 inches.
Yeah, so
That's-
get one more.
Oh, are you paying for it? Damn, dude.
Just saying.
Freaking,
I'll ship one.
For me, I'll go
What
pick
What
it
the hell's
up.
wrong with these?
I'll ship one to you.
Fucking smart ass.
This is why I don't fucking tell you.
How
shit.
dare you?
Yeah, don't tell me
look-
shit.
Look at this fucking. This is the most triggering shit I have ever seen. And I saw it, and I want y'all to see it so y'all can be triggered too.
Oh, thanks.
Do that
Yo,
What the
Oh my god, that gives me anxiety. This guy needs to be just.
Dean, you got to do this, bro. Buy 5 of these.
That's how I transported all my detofs like that.
No, that's fine to transport it. Well, no,
Yeah,
but when you
Yeah, but he has
That's
all the
Dean's
weight on the
picture.
glass,
when
not
you
on the
transport
frame.
it, yeah, it's not on the glass. That's just not
This
gonna
guy
work.
is dumber than a bag of hammers.
oh, shit.
I think.
I was thinking
okay,
like
so
a hamster like
this
enclosure
was
out
on
of that.
Pinterest. That's what. Yeah, that's what this is.
The hamster thing?
Really?
Well, okay, because I was looking when Dean was asking questions. Like, I couldn't remember what it was called. I was like, it's the K something, and so I just put sideways Detolf or Detolf riser, and this picture came up, and it
This
fucking
is a travesty.
I couldn't stop thinking about this picture, bro.
This is a travesty.
It was like
Oh,
like you
man,
see a
that's
car accident,
comedy,
you just can't
dude.
look away.
Dude,
I mean, it
invite
looks
this
like
guy on the show.
It looks like he's gonna use it for like a hamster or like.
That's what it is. But it's
Yeah,
like, why would I
right.
just buy a fish
Yeah.
tank, bro? It's way cheaper.
That's insane.
At least support the ends.
I know, right? That shit triggered me, bro. I couldn't stop thinking about
See,
that.
that thing is gonna explode one day and kill whatever pet he puts in it.
I can't
though.
sleep now.
Exactly, that poor
How am I
animal.
supposed to sleep?
Oh,
Yeah,
Cuervo says John's
that's
sweating
insane.
bullets.
Sweating
Damn, I
bullets.
think we're gonna get some more Iron Man Hot Toys soon.
I think we're
Yeah,
gonna
you
get that
saw the Cos
DeLorean
babies?
re-release.
The
Okay,
Cos babies that they put up like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Because they always do that. You see that in a Cos baby, and next thing you know, you get a Hot Toy announcement for that.
So should we just stream for another few hours and see if we get lucky?
I don't think it's gonna be
I'm going
tonight.
to bed.
I don't think it's gonna be tonight, but I think it's gonna be soon.
I mean, it's their bread and butter, man. I mean, that's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they're known
Oh,
for.
the
is that Iron
DeLorean
Man.
just dropped. Just kidding.
Danny, keep it quiet there, Danny.
Did I photoshopped a
John.
sideshow pre-order with
You guys
the
think it's funny.
DeLorean, and he was sweating, dude.
You're laughing. You're laughing. You're part of this community. You're laughing. I don't get it.
I think it's. I
This
think
is why it's crumbling.
I-
That's why it's
No,
crumbling.
Crumbling?
okay, bullshit. I was the one calling
Get
out
outta here,
280
dude.
for Marty yesterday, and everyone's like, "Ooh, but the dog."
Is everybody getting Marty?
No,
Nah.
Not
I already
with,
have-
that not with that portrait.
Maybe.
I love Back to the Future, but honestly, like, for me, I wouldn't. I'd want the DeLorean, and I don't really want to spend like the $1,500, $1,200, whatever it's going to cost for
25.
the Marty, the Doc, and the DeLorean. No, when they re-release it, John, not the fucking.
Oh, you know what? You
eBay
hate to
price.
hear it. You hate to hear it.
Absolutely.
They are gonna do that DeLorean again.
Oh, thanks, Brandon. Thanks
I'm
for your
sorry.
input there, buddy.
I kind of think they
Do you
won't.
think?
It's Brendan.
It's Brendan, bro.
You know, we all preached, oh, they do their Hot Toys to fund other projects. They do their reissues to fund other projects. That's all I've been seeing is reissues. So they're either funding the fucking Jedi Starfighter, or I don't know what they're funding, but that's all I'm seeing is reissues. So
We just got Doc Brown, man, from the freaking first one.
come on, man, come on.
Dude,
That's what they're funding.
Yeah, it's a few. Hey, it's a few years late, but I mean, shit.
Oh,
we're
okay.
freaking getting it now. Better late than never, right?
Sure.
That's another
Yeah.
reissue stream. What the?
I know, huh?
It just ends that way.
You guys
Let's
remember
beat
the
off this dead horse.
1/6
Wow.
BVS Batmobile that was supposed to come out with all the electronics and stuff? They announced it a few years ago. That never came out.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for Yost.
I know, right?
That, the Falcon cockpit, the TIE fighter, the TIE interceptor.
Dude, I want that
Crap.
66 Batmobile.
Travesty.
Dude, same.
I think it's beautiful.
I really wish Hot Toys would have done it, but I mean, Yost's
No, they're too
rendition,
busy with the
man, is
Tumblr,
really-
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's licensed now for his DC stuff is fully licensed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that 66
plus.
Batmobile,
It
he's
is.
doing like the Batman Forever Batmobile.
That's crazy, man. But the shipping, man, the,
The
shipping in the
shipping
Netherlands
kills
right
you.
now,
The shipping is ridiculous.
that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we're shipping's astronomical right now, but I mean, later on down the line when they actually release, with prices only going up,
Exactly.
it's just who knows how much more crazy it's gonna get.
That's why I'm kind of selective on what I choose. You know, that's I mean the only thing I got from him so far right now is Vulture, and of course like I'm waiting for that Ray Speeder to drop. You know, so I'm very selective about what I get from him because it is like the shipping is it's a lot. Like
Those are a
that's-
little bit easier to deal with when it's like a $1,500 vehicle. You're like scared shitless about what's going to happen in transit until it gets into your hands too, because
Did he mention anything about shipping in? Oh no, so it's a single piece. Never mind. I was thinking like he mentioned something about multiple boxes for some of these pieces that he was doing.
He didn't,
I thought I heard that.
Well, the thing is, he didn't really talk. They didn't really when we were on. He didn't really get in a discussion about too much about shipping. You know, it was just more about the product, and pretty much the simple fact that they were just so excited that he had got the IP. license for it, and that when they released the Batmobile, it had actually gone up for pre-order that day. His wife had actually put it up, so that was just more so centered around that. It wasn't really too much about shipping, because I remember, like, I think it was that night when I came on here. Was it on here? I guess we had talked about it. I think John, you had said the shipping was like astronomical at one point.
It
but
was
then they
over
took it down.
1,000, and then it changed to 400.
And they changed to 400. Yeah. So I don't know if it was just one of those things where he was just watching. But I don't know. That he just probably, or either it was a mistake when they put it up. You know what I mean? And just he's like, "Oh, let's go back and fix it." So,
right.
Yeah.
Still, you might be doubling the price of whatever you're buying just to get it.
It's a hot toy. You're buying the.
Yeah, I got their
shipping's a hot toy.
I got their bat signal on pre-order. What do you guys think about those, like the DTOF like displays that you guys can like fit in your DTOF, like the Star Wars one? You guys like those?
What is
I
it?
think they're neat. I think it's the DTOF where you can fit it.
Oh, the little dioramas that he has.
yeah.
I think
The
they're good.
detail
I
size?
think they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those look nice. Those look really nice. I mean, that's cool that he's giving the people that use DTOFs for the displays the option to really spice up the display a little bit. So that's
I like
that's
how
really
it caters
cool for him to do that.
to a lot of different shells, like Besta,
Yeah.
DTOS, whatever.
Yeah.
How's the
Falcon
weight on
Lounge.
those?
I mean, he usually gets those up pretty quick, but I think lately he's been.
No, I
focusing
mean
on-
weight as in pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Mass.
My only worry is over time the soldering on the DTOF shelving goes. And that's why I
Bro,
worry
you
too
worry
much.
about the most.
I know.
Dude,
I know.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, but dude, you watch a
He's a
couple of
word
those videos
collector.
where you see DTOF shelves or
Yeah, that
doors
shit will traumatize
explode,
you, bro.
and man, you'll have nightmares for a week after that about your collection.
Yep.
But it's so far and few between, man. I mean, look how many DTOFs that have been produced and shipped
Versus
and in
how many
everybody's
you see.
displays.
Right, but if
Exactly.
you live in an area where it gets like really hot or like there are big
Cold,
like pressure
yeah.
changes and big humidity changes, then it increases exponentially the likelihood that it could. I mean, I'm in Boston. We get crazy like heat and humidity shifts, and then it'll drop like 30 degrees, and then it goes.
But
that
even-
I mean, they're glass shelves and doors that wears on them.
Yeah, but even in a temperature-controlled environment, I mean, if you guys
Yeah,
have the AC on and this and that, I mean, that's still gonna have that kind of
Yeah,
effect.
but Mario, let me put this into perspective for you. You have a $30,000 collection. If there's even a chance, are you going to take it?
Motherfucker, you have DTOF standing right behind you.
I
Obviously,
understand
you took the
that.
chance.
I understand that. That's because these DTOFs are fucking 12 years old. But
Yeah.
I don't put any statues in these DTOFs whatsoever.
John,
just right
John,
on top of them.
On top. on
John,
top of
you guys have seen my display, the module cases that I have
that
right
out,
now.
This is why.
Now-
This is my favorite channel.
Just know
I hate everyone
where I
here.
live at right now, it's not temperature controlled. I'm living in a freaking oven right now, bro.
Yeah, but a module case is
it can
different.
get pretty humid out here, huh?
A module
But
case
it's
is
not. No,
different.
even when they were in DTOFs, dude. Even when they were in DTOFs, I mean, I have no AC. I have no central air. I've got like a window unit that's that's on the shitter right now.
So let me ask you a question, Mario. You'd be comfortable
place-
putting your statues in a DTOF on the shelf? A
Oh, hell no.
15-pound
Bottom.
statue.
No,
Okay.
no,
You put it on the bottom, yeah.
absolutely not. Yeah, Eddie Raises a point on the bottom. But
And
I
if you
know,
double pane the
I know
middle-
Lael has some of his statues on the top of the DTOF too, dude.
A
I
lot
mean,
of
how
people
is
do
that-
that, John.
Yeah.
Go check
Yeah, I
out
know.
Rad Titan.
No,
Yeah,
I
a
know
lot of
they
people
do.
do
There's a
the
lot
double
of shit
pane
in
and
DTOFs.
They
Yeah.
put the
Yeah, I've seen that
the
too.
U-bolt extra support.
Mario, legit, people like had like I got nervous having like die-cast Iron Man figures on a DTOF shelf. To be perfectly
Yeah,
honest,
yeah.
that started making me nervous, and people were like, oh, module cases are insanely pricey. Like they're not cheap, but when if your collection is worth 30, 40, 50 grand, spending a couple grand on really good displays that are going to protect your collection, in my mind, is worth it. You're spending a fraction of what the actual collection is worth. And
Right.
if your whole collection is in $60 DTOFs,
Yeah.
eventually if something happens, it's kind of like, well, I mean, it was gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, and that's a
you
good
know what?
investment, I think. I believe.
You know what? I use both. I mean, I use both my DTOFs. I use module cases. The thing is, my DTOFs work for what they work for, and like I said, I mean, I look at it as just pretty much OG displays for me. My module cases, I have it, basically for spacing for certain, things that I want. There's spaces there that I keep open for things that I actually have coming, like the tumbler. And like I was talking to Justin and Robert Meyer Burnett last night about it. I have the bottom half of my module case, is just wired up, but I bought like a miniaturized smoke machine for it. So once the tumbler gets here, I want to have it a certain way.
That's
And that's why I'm hoping that they actually, well, they said they will, but I'm hoping that they actually re-release the Heath Ledger DX Joker. If they do some, I know. Hey, John, listen. I to me, because this here for me, re-releases go two ways. Yes, there are releases, and sometimes it does hurt the community, but at the same time, it's just like for me, the person who has never gotten it, like I don't want to go in the market and just buy something for like $1,500 from
You're
somebody.
not making it any better.
I'm just saying, like I can't.
So you're being selfish.
I can't afford it.
Oh, come on.
Just me, I can't afford
You're
it.
saying you're going to buy the dock.
I can't afford it. So if to have that, certain pieces, if you're going to show love to, my thing is, look, if you're going to show love to one piece, show love to pretty much everything, and release certain pieces and IPs that people have never had a chance to get. My thing is, I just want it because, like I said, it would go nicely with a display that I have and what I have in mind. So, I mean, I understand your argument, but I'm just saying, like, for me, I missed out on the first time. So if I can get my hands on it, why not? So,
John,
Yeah, they're pros and cons.
An angel just lost its wings somewhere.
Yeah.
This guy. Lael, are those all your detolfs in that shot? Or do you got a few more that are outside?
Bro,
There's a whole wall.
bro.
He's got like 15 more.
Yeah.
This is just
Shoot,
listen. If I
dude.
can turn this which way? Yeah. You see all that down there?
Dang, Mario.
This dude, it doesn't end.
Yeah,
God damn.
It
That's
doesn't.
not a
Damn,
mirror?
man.
That no. It goes all the way down there,
Damn.
and then there's a few more up here.
Dude,
So-
no wonder there's no more
Impressive.
DTOS.
Yeah,
He bought them all.
yeah. Pretty much.
Mario, you doing a show with this man and you haven't watched his collector walkthrough? God.
Yes,
hate
Fake
to
fan,
see it,
fake
Eddie.
fan.
Yeah,
Eddie,
hate to see
Eddie,
it.
Eddie, listen. Let me
And
let me
there's
tell you
some
something.
back there
Let me
too.
tell you something, man. I am introducing Lael's collection to the audience here that has not seen it. Yes, I have seen it. I do understand. I know how extensive his collection is. All right. I'm considering the listeners. I'm considering the content. All right. So let me do my
Fucking
thing,
guy,
bro.
man.
Just sit back and watch. All
I've
right.
learned Mario some fucking. What a
So
showman.
come on.
What a
Mario's
fucking
keeping the
showman.
illusion.
Mario's the flipping Spielberg of.
Well,
He set up the reveal. That's what he was doing.
Exactly. Come on, Eddie. Work with me, bro. Come on.
Yeah, Eddie.
Yeah.
Jesus, don't you read minds? Fuck.
wait, what the fuck did you just say?
But you know what? It's crazy. What's crazy is like for all of us. I think pretty much all of us, we might have started with one piece and never thought that one piece would expand into something that was so huge and big. And it's like, I don't even want to, like, if people ask, like, yo, how much did you spend? Like, I don't fucking know, and I don't want to know.
And it's none of
like,
your
I
business.
literally don't want to know. Because I'm afraid
Fair
to
enough.
know, like, seriously. So I just collect and just keep collecting.
And
And
people
Yeah.
that aren't in the hobby, that's the first question they ask.
yeah,
Yeah.
how much these
That's the
100%.
first fucking question. Is like,
Yep.
sometimes they
How
don't
do you
even care
afford
how
all
cool it
this?
looks. It's
Yeah.
just like, how much did it cost? And
I
I'm
work like
does
that
really
dog, that's
fucking
how.
matter, dude? Don't worry about how much it costs.
It's called budgeting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
That's
you
the
go.
thing. That's
Be an
the
adult
thing.
and
Budgeting.
have
It's
a
not
hold on your
like
shit.
we drop thousands of dollars at once. No, like if there's payment plans and payment options, like you just budget over time and say, look, this is what I want. I'm just going to put a couple dollars on this and then, take care of everything else. But that's what it's all about is just mainly just budgeting, but getting what you want. Like, look, I'd rather, like, it's this right here, I could be doing much worse. You know what I mean? I could be doing much worse. So
I never
Yeah.
planned to spend as much money as I ended up spending. I
Yes, you
literally
did.
planned on
Yes, you-
buying
yes, you
two
did.
statues
Yes, you
and
did.
one hot toy.
Yes, you did.
And then
Ye-
it just
yes, you planned that shit. You planned that shit.
Which
Don't
two
even
statues do you have?
Don't even bullshit me. You planned that
So
shit because
the-
you're responsible for
yeah,
half this
yeah,
shit.
blah, blah,
And I'm gonna
blah,
keep
blah,
saying this
blah,
motherfucker. So
oh,
stop
poor
saying that
baby,
shit.
Poor baby.
Stop
Okay.
saying that shit. You know what the
Alright.
fuck
Well,
you were
you're
doing.
saying that like it's a bad thing, dude. I mean, come on.
The first two statues that I bought was the Sideshow '89 Keaton Batman
Very nice.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the
nice.
the original Mythos Vader.
Nice.
You still have that Vader?
Oh yeah,
Good job.
yeah. That's not going anywhere. I've got that
Did you
right
get
next
the-
to Maul and Ventress.
Did you get Obi-Wan?
No, I didn't. I wasn't really feeling that one, and for statues, I lean more toward the Sith anyway. I just feel like the designs are cooler. They're more interesting
Yeah.
to me. I love the Kucharik brothers' work. So like Maul and Ventress were phenomenal. So I picked those up right away. I skipped Palpatine. I'm skipping the Anakin and Obi-Wan from Clone Wars because those don't look good to me. They just don't look like Mythos. I mean, if you hold those next to Vader or Maul and Ventress, they're just.
Do you have any desire to go back and fulfill the line, the original?
No.
Fulfill
Not
the
really.
line.
I like what I've
Fulfill
got.
your
I
destiny.
like this Maul way more than the old one that they did. Yeah, and it's just a style, preference for me. I like it. So these ones, with statue lines, I'm not too much of a completionist. Really, I'll just get the ones that I really, really want. Sideshow makes it easy because sometimes they shit the bed, and so they'll have like I said. I mean, you can't take that Vader or Ventress and put that next to the Anakin from Clone Wars one that they're putting out and tell me that those are really the same line. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't mix to me.
Yeah.
So I don't have to go back and get those. There are certain ones that I avoid that line because if I start collecting that one, I'm going to have to get them all. Like the X-Men statues that they do, I think they've done a good job. And if I get one X-Men, then I have to get them all. So I've stayed away from those. But
Has
yeah.
Will convinced you to pick up any Prime 1 pieces yet?
Oh, I've had my eye on Prime 1 stuff for a while. I don't need Will to... See, unlike Lael, I own my own decisions like a big boy. I put my big boy pants on in the morning, and I own my own decisions. So I don't blame people for enabling me. But I'm waiting for Prime 1 to reveal what they're doing for
Is
The
Lael
Last
frozen?
of Us and Assassin's
No,
Creed.
I'm listening.
And-
I'm just ignoring him. I'm
Yeah.
I'm in my own zone.
But
Lael-
I'm waiting for
he's
Prime 1 to
bullshitting.
reveal some more stuff.
Hell yeah, Lael, do you have any update on the album when it's dropping?
Yeah, so I got fucked, but it's still dropping. It's still dropping, but I got kind of fucked a bit. Put it this way. It was one of those things where, put it this way, you knowing the industry and knowing how people are. So there was a 5-second sample. 5 seconds. A 5-second sample. That's all it was, a 5-second sample. So when you send the songs off, especially when you're putting them on platforms, they'll check. They'll basically see if, whether or not you got clearance for it. So I did get clearance for it, but then I had to go back to APRA, which I go through APRA. APRA is a sister company for, pretty much most of the publishing companies here in the United States, but APRA's in Australia. When I lived over there, I've always gone through them because it's a better way to do it. So what they're basically saying is, especially these platforms, you have to have, or I have to have a statement from them. Not just the simple fact that I've already, the production credits and APRA's already on it, but they said I have to have a statement for them for one particular sample in order to get the album cleared. So I got it. Now they cleared it, but they've pushed the date. So they're pushing it. Yeah. So it's not too long. So basically it'll be here, I would probably say either later this month or the first week of October. But they're, clearances, they do that stuff on purposes. So that's like, say for instance, because there's been a time like I've gotten the album cleared, and if I want to share it on YouTube or on Facebook, sometimes they'll take it down. I'm like, what? That's my song. And then I got to prove it. I have to prove it to them. Like
I think we all know what happened. I think Kanye, Drake, they probably got a little scared, a little intimidated. They pulled some strings, man. That's fuck.
That you know what? But you know what? To be quite honest, it's a happy accident because the feud that's going on between them two motherfuckers right now, like I'm happy that I'm stalled and I'm just kind of waiting. Whatever. Everything's done. Like the album's complete. It's ready to go. It's just like I said. The date is pushed. So
You sure you don't have any room for a extra possible bonus track with this with this beat that we just put together?
Don't play with me, bro.
You gotta get all the Lucasfilm clearances.
Don't play.
Oh no, huh?
Don't play with me, bro. As you know, I do that shit in a heartbeat. You know what? I do it.
Clearance on that
you know
one
what?
might be a little harder.
I do it. Well, no. But
Yeah.
you can. Hey, but you can do it and not even actually put it on the album. You can just put it out as an actual single. Put it on SoundCloud. You can put it on different places. Not under. Just. It's not. You're not promoting it to sell. You know what I mean? You're just putting it up for just the clicks, and they'll approve that all day. Don't play with me on that one though. You already know what time it is. If you tell me, give me the go. That's all I'm saying. Just give me the go, bro. If he says cool, I'll have that shit done by Friday.
Oh, shit.
Dead ass by
Damn.
Friday, and I am not fucking around. Like that shit is that hot. So yeah, that's not a problem. But yeah, no, it's coming. It's just again, knowing the industry, like that's why it pays. If it's that much trouble for an independent artist, imagine how it is for people who are signed. Like literally, imagine how it is for people to sign. So when you're doing your production and everything on your own, it's much more work. It's tedious, but at the same time, at the end of the day, you can say you don't owe anybody shit. Like seriously, it's you. It's all yours. You don't owe anybody anything. So,
Leo, here's your approval, bro.
oh, he said it.
He right here. He said he'll extend
Let's
it.
go, yo.
Here's
You
my brother,
extend
dude.
that. You extend that piece, and
He's
yo,
got you.
extend it. Don't. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, man, the producer's calling you out, man. Producer
Extend that
extraordinaire.
shit. Yo,
Right,
extend
Jesse
that shit,
Collect
and you
Weekly.
send that shit to me. And it's done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Trust me. Trust me. Don't fuck around. Trust me.
Jesse, get to work, bro.
It's a go. It's a go. Trust me. It's a go.
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
Let's plug Dan and Dre's one more time. We got to get them to 3:30. Their link is right there. Do you guys want to plug your YouTube one more time before we cut this one off?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, Dan.
Appreciate all you guys who've watched so far, and yeah, we got more shit coming, man. Actually, like I said, I have that Venom figure here. Gonna be doing an unboxing review. That's gonna be coming out sometime this week. Dre's got a whole bunch of horror figures coming. I think he'll be doing some shit on that. And yeah, man, just look out for our Instagram, dude. We just have fun posing, and just like to share that with you guys. Pretty chill. We like talking to you guys, like everyone. It's fucking man. Hit us up. We love it.
Love to see that. Leal, do you want to plug your channel and your giveaway one more time?
Yep. Definitely. Do subscribe to the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube channel. And definitely watch the Say What segment. But actually, like I said, this it actually only be given away on the Uncivilized Scoundrels show.
Right.
So that's how we do it. We're gonna do it on that show. So, but yeah, like I said, once we hit 1,000 subs, then definitely that will be given away. Again, subscribe to the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube channel. And yeah, just we always create. Always have content going. At least it's almost at least 3 live streams a week. I also actually have my unboxings and also Take Your Position, where I actually just pick a random figure, and we pose it up and just get your opinions and stuff like that. Sometimes we even get like fans to select figures that they think that they would want to see posed up. Also teaching you how to kind of step out the realm of just regular museum poses, but not really pushing it to the point where it would harm your figure, but just giving it some style. So yeah, definitely tune in. But again, that's the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube channel. We will have the giveaway once we hit 1,000 subs. Again, it's easy to enter. Like I said, randomly we'll select someone. But if you are a member already, and you recommend someone to the channel, and they say that you did, then you have a better chance of winning. So get it going.
Oh yeah, Mario, let's plug.
Uncivilized Scoundrels tomorrow.
Oh my God, Life Alert. Life Alert.
Oh yeah, and definitely Uncivilized Scoundrels tomorrow night, 9:15. Come in. It'll be me, Dean, Mario, Brendan. Like, come on, man. It's gonna be a party tomorrow night. Like, straight up.
get the
It's gonna
invite.
be all
Zach.
Hey, well,
Exactly.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
yo,
Let's hit him
definitely.
with that intro one more time.
Yeah, please.
So uncivilized.
Yo,
Leon.
I'm a little upset I didn't get invited, but I mean,
Real quick,
Zach, you know you're welcome on any show, bro. You don't even have to
Mario
say.
didn't even ask me. You hate to see it.
real quick though.
Chop liver.
What's up?
There are very few things I am more passionate about than Star Wars, and Mario can tell you I'm a fucking go off on a fucking a tirade, bro. So I hope you're ready. Because
I think the one thing that clip is missing, Dean, I know you're gonna fucking agree with me here.
Yeah.
I need to hear a "They fly now."
Bro, that's the purpose. This is, bro. It's no hold bars, bro. Come on, there's no holds.
Hey, I am preparing you,
bro.
It
It doesn't matter, bro. That's the space you can actually do it in. So why not? Just go off, snap out.
If you can't go on a tirade about Star Wars, what can you?
Wild out,
guys.
Wild
real
out.
Quick,
issues.
Real quick, I wanna. Real quick, let me shout out. Let me
I
shout
walked
out
into
Manny.
that one.
Let me shout out Manny real quick for the logo.
Yes.
Big thank you to Boogie Manny
Yes.
for that logo design, bro.
Yes, appreciate
much
that,
love
bro.
with
Manny
between Manny, between my brother.
Yeah.
Putting this whole production together,
They
helping
put
out in a
that
big
together
way.
swift, bro. Hell
thank you
yeah.
guys. Thank you guys. Seriously.
Hell yeah. Like they came through in the clutch with that shit. That was just Mario was like, yeah, I know somebody that knows somebody.
We
And that's how it came together, definitely.
We got OFAC tomorrow at 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then, of course, Thursday night, we also have the Uncivilized Scoundrels. And then Friday, we're doing Ox Plays at 8 o'clock. We're going to be playing Among Ox, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully, we'll get Dean the Dream, Eddie, Danny, Mario, John, everybody playing again. So if y'all want to play,
Oh, yeah.
I think the lobby's open up to 15, so that should be fun. But anyways, guys, thank you for joining us. We'll keep this one up a little bit longer than normal since we do got a bunch of plugs and a bunch of history on the channel there that people want to hear. So appreciate you guys for tuning in, banging chat tonight, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Definitely.
Bye.